Back at it again, another edition of Rocking with Coach Kelly. And Coach, let's just get right to it, man. What an absolute banger of a game on the road in Benton. It was homecoming night. Let me emphasize that point. Boys came out with a win. Just kind of looking at that game in totality, what do you take away from that one?
Yeah, the other guys just kept competing. I mean, obviously, big plays on both sides of the football. And, I thought our physicality up front on the offense kind of, was the difference. We were able to run the ball for over 300. And then defensively, I think we held them to, less than 60 or 70 yards, something like that. So anytime that there's discrepancy in rush yards, you really feel good about winning the game.
How big was that one, actually? You're coming off the heels. You had a little adversity you had to face for the first time with this team, coming off that loss against Marion. Tough loss at that, emotionally charged maybe a little bit, and then boom, right into a team like Benton, who was the defending conference champs. What did you like from the guys going into that week?
Yeah, we had a really good week of practice, and the biggest thing really was I wanted to win one of those first two games. Now, obviously, I'd love to win both of them, but we know it's going to be a competitive league. We wanted to continue to build the momentum and the confidence, and so for me, I really felt like that was a really pivotal game. We had to make sure that we got a win, get back on the winning side of it, and evened up our record in conference. And just because Ben, defending conference champs and all that stuff is a big game, but really to just continue our journey and continue to build our confidence against good 6A competition.
First drive, they made it look real easy, but seemed like after that, guys kind of settled in. Even on the first offensive drive, I believe it was a 3-and-out, maybe 4 or 5
I think
plays.
maybe an interception or something.
Yeah, it was the interception. But after that, everybody kind of settled in. It seems to be that's kind of been the MO for this team right now. Maybe a little rough to start things out. Maybe it's a little bit of a feeling out process. Is that something that you brought up to the guys, or is that just one of those things like, okay, we've got our scripted first little bit. We'll see how it goes and adjust from there.
Yeah, and that, that's kind of thing. We did get the ball first, and like you say, we threw an interception, and that's part on me. That's on that first script. So I'm not going to say that's something on those guys. If our script is off and we struggled at the beginning, that's because I had a miscalculation in something. So, I'm not going to really harp too much on that. But obviously, we want to start fast, especially this week when we have, a really run-heavy team that likes to control the football. So we got to be able to start fast and hopefully put a little bit of game pressure on our opponents.
You mentioned El Dorado, strong run team. What have you seen out of their passing game that might give you a little pause?
Yeah, I mean, they've got guys that can go. So it's one of those things, they might not throw it just a ton, but when they do, they're trying to create explosive plays, and they got guys on the outside that can make those plays. Their quarterback, I mean, he's one of those guys that's really dynamic with his feet, all right, but then he's also accurate with the football. So, I mean, he's a really good football player. He reminds me a lot of Colson Ashcraft, the guy from Bologna that we saw a couple weeks back. So really athletic, makes things happen. And, of course, the guys around him are really good as well.
You've got a little history, too, with Coach Hill, as you actually played under him.
Yeah.
When you guys – was it Morrilton or Monticello?
Yeah, it was at Morrilton. It was at Morrilton when I was a junior. Yes, sir.
Yeah, so what's that kind of like coming into a game of this magnitude, especially with El Dorado coming off the heels of beating Marion, really complicates this conference race.
Right, yeah, it is cool. It's one of those things that we used to play at the previous school when I was at Searcy. We would play scrimmages and stuff when he was at Wynn. So, competing against Coach Hill is always one of those things. And, of course, our guys know Coach Hill as well because he was here at Sylvan Hills, I think when they're in ninth grade, our seniors when they're in ninth grade. So they are aware of Coach Hill. They know Coach Hill. So, I mean, they're excited about the game, excited to compete against one of the best coaches in the state.
Well, kind of looking at the standings here, I mean, everything, it's a jumbled mess, especially with this El Dorado win. Yeah. Is that something that you've mentioned to the team of like, hey, well, it's one thing to preach it like, oh, anybody can win on any given Friday, but to actually see it in action, a team that you lost to, tough loss, and then they come out, beat them, we beat Benton. I mean, it's a mess.
Yeah, it is. And I mean, a lot of good teams. And just like you said, man, from 1 through 8 in this conference, anybody could beat anybody on any night. Now, if you turn the ball over, and of course, different styles play differently in different games. So it's one of those like our style may, cause issues for certain teams that, other styles may not, and vice versa. So, I mean, styles are obviously one of those things that you got to be able to find multiple ways to win. And so that's something that we're trying to work on, not just being kind of one-dimensional where, we're going to have to score 40-plus points to win. It's one of those things like, hey, if we could put up 28 and win, we're fine with that. We got to get comfortable just finding a way. But I mean, like you said, and we even talked with our guys after that Marion game, right? We had that late stop that gave us a chance with the football. But I mean, that was great that we had a chance to win the game, but then also it goes into the standings. Like there's going to be a 3-way tie at some point in this conference. And those points might be crucial as far as playoff seeding.
Absolutely. Didn't even think about that point here. But I know a lot of talk has been, this El Dorado rushing attack, Sylvan Hill's defense, not too shabby when it comes to defending the run. I mean, held Marion in check once they kind of settled into the game. Even this Benton team, I think you mentioned probably about 60, 70 yards rushing when, that's something that both of those teams pretty successful at.
Yeah, and it obviously starts up front with our D linemen. I mean, Cam, Jaden, Malachi, Ducey. I mean, it just goes on. We got about 7 or 8 guys deep at that spot, and that's where you win championships, and that's something that we got to continue to develop. And I'm just fired up that's what we have coming into it year one. So I mean, those guys up front make a huge difference. Then of course, when they make stuff happen, those linebackers can look, see the windows, play free, and then obviously you got to be strong to get those guys on the ground. The backs that we see, right, like those guys from Marion, the guys from Benton, and then of course this week, you got to be a strong guy. You got to be good with your fundamentals and good with your leverage to be able to get those guys on the ground.
You mentioned that D-line, that linebacking core. One guy we were singing the praises of this past week, it's been Harrison Merchant out there on the boundaries. Had a heck of a game this past week. Really stepped up in a lot of spots. A couple here and there, but guys are making plays on the other side. They're a good team. But what do you make of his performance and how clutch was he in the big scheme of things, especially on the defense?
I mean, it's one of those, if you can sit there in a one-on-one, and obviously, like you say, they're going to make plays. You got a really good quarterback, really good receivers. If they throw those one-on-ones a lot, there's going to be some guys that come down with it. But what we want to do is we want to make sure that we compete for those balls, and we don't freak out. We are patient when the ball's in the air. We're in a good spot. We don't just grab and hold or push or anything too early. So a lot of times we did a good job of being in phase right there in the hip, and then just playing through the ball, playing through the hands. And Merchant's got, so much better throughout the year. Nigel on the other side has done really well. And, of course, we got other guys rolling in that can make plays as well. So really proud of those guys, and they had a really good game. Like you said, in the one-on-one situations, we made a lot of those plays. Now, they made a couple, but, we competed for those balls and made them earn it.
Yeah, that's a name we haven't called a lot, is Nigel Casey, but that might be a good thing if you're a cornerback because they're not even touching him on that side.
Yeah, no, I mean, he's a player. I mean, he's a great dude. I mean, great young man that he just plays well. He moves well, and then he just competes. He's one of those guys that every single day in practice he's competing in one-on-ones, team settings. He's a guy that really stands out.
I know a lot's been made about the past couple of teams, and even this El Dorado team. Rushing attack. The Bears got a nice little rushing attack too. This 3-headed monster that you've got in the backfield now, and it just seems like, hey, insert player here. You can insert any one of Duckery, Howell, or Carey, and any one of those guys could pop one or have a legacy night.
Yeah, no, those guys are – we got 3 really good running backs. Like, it's one of those, they all have a little bit different styles, but all 3 are really good football players that would start for a lot of teams. So we're very blessed to have those guys out there. And then, of course, the O-line, whenever you're, gashing people and then creating those explosive plays, the O-line's got to get you to that second level. And that's what we're able to do against Benton. And then once you got to the second level, now it turns into, your guys versus their guys in a track meet or, just trying to make those guys miss. And just having special guys back there makes that happen. But that O-line obviously got us free a lot of times to that second level where we can make guys miss.
EJ just had him an absolute night. A guy who's kind of bided his time. When you got guys like Carey and Howell in there in the mix as well, and with the way the season that Isaiah's had, you keep riding the horses. But, EJ finally popped a few loose and, had a couple of long runs in this one. What do you make of that performance, especially given the conundrum you have at running back?
Yeah, that's not the most surprising thing because he was our starter against Maumelle, right? So, he started against Maumelle, got a little banged up. I think he might have missed that Bologna game and was out, and then we were kind of working him in against Russellville. So now he's back healthy, 100%. He's a guy, like you said, he's shifty, but then he's also a heavier guy that can run really well. I really like his combination of size and speed. And like you're saying, Isaiah, his balance and the way that he can run away from people is very impressive. And then, of course, Carey, man, he can do a lot of different things. He's one of the more dynamic guys out there in space. So it's one of those things we got to find ways to get him out there in different situations, get him the ball, in space so we can see him make people miss.
What was the vibe with you, especially because you're usually a pretty, grounded coach. You don't get too high, don't get too low. But when Isaiah busted that one long touchdown, especially the drive that you've been having, a couple of, we'll call them questionable penalties that were laid out there, but kept plugging away and finally busted one, ended up being the game winner.
Yeah, well, to be totally honest with you, I was hoping we could run a little more clock off as far as the time. Because I genuinely thought that, hey, we've been gashing them. It's in the fourth quarter. We played a lot of plays. I think that if we stay on the ground, we've got enough time because whenever we scored, we still had 2 minutes left. Obviously, it was a long drive because we started like on our own, I don't know, 3 or 4, something like that. And, I'm glad that we scored. But it's one of those things, too, as the head coach, you're like, we would like to run another minute off the clock right there because I felt good about our chances to score. Obviously, it's nothing's a gimme, but as a head coach, you're with the quarterback and the offense they have on the other side, a little leery of what's going on, giving them 2 minutes to go down and score.
Final real play of the game. Benton tried to get a little tricky, but it seems like guys blew that up, and it really never had a chance to develop.
Yeah, I mean, it was one of those plays. I had seen something very similar online. I can't even remember where it was at, but it's one of those play calls, man. You're either a hero or you're zero, and I've been there a lot of different times. And I mean, I thought it was one of those days, aggressive play call. But the good part about it is I really think that if they would have completed that or whatever it was, and I think our guys are there because we're fighting off blocks. We have our bodies there. We're in good leverage. We're in good position to get the quarterback on the ground after that. So our guys were playing hard. I mean, it's a hard-fought game. I mean, I respect the call. I respect the heck out of that call to be able to make that call when, that situation. And, just having the bravery and the courage to do that. So, I mean, hats off to those guys. But I'm glad we were able to come up with the stop there at the end.
Last question, Coach. We'll get you out of here. But, going back to this offense, this three-headed monster in the backfield that you've got, are there any packages or are there maybe any time in the future that we're going to see more than one of those guys out on the field? Yeah. I mean, all three of them are weapons. I mean, obviously the wide receivers are incredible weapons, and, we got to sing their praises a little bit here too. The downfield blocking that we saw, just chef's kiss, second to none. But we got any packages where we see maybe, more than one of those running backs?
Yeah, we've had packages with 2 of them in there. We've done that a little bit. It's one of those where we're probably going to get into a little bit more of that. And also, we're going to find a way, like we talked about earlier, as long as we got 2 backs that are healthy, we got a good chance to move Carey outside and then put him out there just a little bit wider, maybe get him in at receiver some, and rip the ball out there to him and see what happens in space. So there'll probably be some times when you look out there, there might be 3 backs out there. It might just be positioned at receiver spots because, like you said, man, just dynamic guys with the ball in their hand, and we just got to be creative at how we get it to them.
Well, they call that a tease in the business, so y'all be watching.
Oh, yeah.
For that kind of stuff. Coach, we certainly appreciate the time. Best of luck tonight here as we get you set here. Bears taking on El Dorado. Kickoff coming up here in the next few minutes. Hey, we're rocking with you because, Coach Kelly, you're rocking with us. Appreciate it, Coach.
Hey, thanks for having me, Jay.
Welcome from First Financial Field here at Memorial Stadium down in the armpits of Arkansas, El Dorado. Bears, it's another homecoming festivity for the Bears. Well, it's not for the Bears, I guess, but they seem to be the visiting team. So it is that season. Get ready.
Yep.
A lot of teams disrespecting the Bears, and we're hoping they can ruin another homecoming night for somebody else here. Jay Burr, Chris Goodman with you here as we always are. Welcome in, everybody. Chris, I mean, let's just get to it here. This is a huge game. Maybe some different implications a week ago, but El Dorado stuns the conference and knocks off Marion, and now we've got a 6-way logjam for the second seed here in the 6A East.
Yeah, it's you go from the last 2 years to now you have a chance to really really getting that driver's seat and take control of your own destiny for the Bears is amazing. Big thanks to Marion doing their thing and losing for us. So now we are in that 6-way tie. Just to be a part of it's amazing. A whole lot can happen. And then after tonight, El Dorado is seeming like a pretty decent team. Win this game, there's a lot of winnable games the rest of this season, and a good chance for Sylvan Hills come playoff time to be at home.
Well, who knows really at this point. I mean, heck, the way the schedule's looking and the way everybody seems to be putting up points, and oh man, it's something else here. But just taking a look at the opponent tonight, the Wildcats from El Dorado, 4-1 on the season, 2-0 in conference play. Their lone loss against Little Rock Christian, that was a 35-14 L that they took at the very first game of the season. And then they've got wins against Camden, Fairview, Texarkana, Catholic, and then Marion last week. So you don't want to call the schedule soft necessarily, but it's softer. You could probably put the Bears in that same well, maybe not fully in that category since, they've got Benton, defending conference champs. They had Maumelle, a rival game, so you kind of throw everything out the window there. But a couple of very easy games in there. And really for El Dorado, they've been bookended so far by their two toughest teams in Christian and Marion, splitting the two here. So big-time game, defensively for El Dorado. Only allowed 128 points on the year. Do with that what you will. They've scored 181. Compare that to Sylvan Hills, only allowed 149, so not too far off of that. And they are leading the way by a lot, even over Sheridan. The Bears have put up 234 on the season, which puts them at just over 40 per game. So just between you, me, and the field here, wouldn't mind another one of those kind of nights tonight.
Yeah, and it never fails. I asked for a slow-paced game, but then we score 40, and then you're 50.
Yeah,
so
right.
Tonight, let's go for it. Let's go for a basketball score. This is just a big shout-out to El Dorado quarterback Cannon Jacobs. I just saw that, I guess it was a couple of days ago, he committed to play football at the University of Arkansas Monticello.
Oh, good for him.
So this will be twice in a row that the Sylvan Hills defense is going to be playing against a collegiate quarterback. You got Benton's quarterback who just committed to SAU, and now this young man here is committed to UAM. So
speaking of recruiting, Tyler Hampton got his first D1 offer this week from Army. So
go Army. Go, yes. Oh, that makes me happy. Go Army.
So I would imagine those are going to start flooding in for him. Usually it's you get one, and then it's like everybody takes notice of like, oh, hey, wait a second, that guy's pretty good.
Well, and two, to get an offer from Army, you have to be pretty good in the classroom too. So good job, Tyler Hampton. But no, I would love, as a veteran of the United States Army, I would love for Tyler Hampton to go up there and play some football.
Absolutely. So all our Navy and Marine guys in the chat, just keep it down for now. Keep it down. There's still time for that to go on. But this game, always a little interesting, especially with head coach Chris Hill, the former Sylvan Hills Bears head coach. He was here at Sylvan Hills from 2020 to 2023, 2022, excuse me. Compiled a 19-15 record overall, had 2 playoff appearances. His first year here, remember, made that run to the semifinals, kind of an out-of-this-world run there. Thought that was going to be maybe the golden era of Bears football, and then things kind of tapered off after that. But here in El Dorado, similar record, 17-11 overall. That's also counting this point or this season as well. So just some fun facts that you can impress your friends with. And the revenge tour continues for the Bears. You might remember this game, or at least, I hope you don't remember, but I'm going to remind you. This was a 52-13 shellacking last year. Just one of those steady dosages from El Dorado. Didn't really take their foot off the gas. So Sylvan Hills has won the toss. They will defer. So I'd imagine that El Dorado is going to receive the ball. They will. So the Bears will be kicking off left to right on your screens. And we are just a couple of minutes away from Bears football.
Yeah, get the defense out there early, see if we can put some pressure on Mr. Jacobs.
Yeah, that would be ideal, actually.
Yeah, the Bears, we did a really good job last week. I know Benton threw for some yards, but we did a really good job on defense last week and defended that last pass perfectly to win the game.
Well, and I think one of the interesting parts of this game are going to be, El Dorado, known for the run, obviously, with Coach Hill, and here comes El Dorado. Bears waiting their turn. But, they're known to run the ball. They put up a lot of running. I think they're averaging about 230, 240 a game on the ground. Yeah, they're going to do that. The Sylvan Hills running defense, pretty stout. Only held Benton to about, 70, 75 yards?
A lot. On like 40 carries, too.
I didn't realize that. You're kind of doing the game, and you kind of get lost in the sauce. You thought, oh, yeah, they've got, 100 plus, and then you go back and look at the stats, and you're like, really? Only 70-something. Wow, that's impressive. So I will be interested to see those two facets of it, but also, too, this Sylvan Hills Bears team, hey, they can run the ball, too, but they can also throw the ball. So I'll be interested to see how, every little dynamic. There's not really one to watch out like, rush offense for El Dorado against the rushing D for Sylvan Hills. No, there's a lot at play here, so should be a fun one tonight. Yeah,
and, Sylvan Hills, if we get, 3 or 4 big explosive plays, I think we win the game just because that's how it's gone the last couple of games. We get these big, 50-plus, 60-plus, 70-plus yard touchdowns. It tends to be very good for Sylvan Hills, and then, like you said, the defense. If we can play good run defense, especially here tonight against El Dorado, kind of make them one-dimensional, I think we got a good chance.
Yeah, ratchets up things just a little bit. In fact, that's something that Coach Kelly, talked about there in the pregame as well. Well, we'll get you set here for kickoff. Kickoff brought to you in part by Akel's Carpet One Flooring and Home. Kick off your home improvement needs with Akel's Carpet One and Flooring. Hands-on access to flooring samples you can see and feel your potential. If you don't love the floor, after installation, you can have it replaced for free with Carpet One's beautiful guarantee. Akel's has stores in Little Rock, North Little Rock, and Sherwood, or visit akelscarpet1.com today. As we get you set here. A lot of guys at that 50-yard line, so they're anticipating probably what's going to happen here with the onside kick. Be real cool if the Bears can squeeze one of these right out the gate, get the momentum going in their favor.
Yeah, and I don't think we recovered one last week, did we?
It was close. There was one that was close, but yeah, they went over and they got it! Oh! We did it again! We did it again! Bookmark it, Pat. We spoke it into existence.
Oh, Lord.
We know ball.
Man, we know ball.
We know ball. We're just going to get that way right out the gate. The pink smoke's popping, but the ball's going the other way.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh, my gosh. We did. You can't be serious.
The amount of times
you
we have done that.
You cannot be serious. That's right now. I can't even get it together here. Oh, my goodness. I don't even know who made the recovery there. I want to say it was Zeke Carruthers. But, oh, my gosh. Well, Bears with the ball here. Trips to the left, one to the right. Quick throw out to Ryan Parham, but he drops the ball. Had plenty of room. I think he just started looking upfield a little bit before he actually got the ball.
That was perfect.
That was fantastic. Oh, man.
What a way to start the game.
That's what we do here on the Sylvan Hills Sports Network. Tyler Hampton with a little time threads the needle. Oh, I think Walker, maybe gator-armed it just a little bit.
Yeah.
But, man, that was a heck of a window to throw into for Tyler Hampton.
Yeah, very good.
And it was
pass
there. Oh, man.
Well, and I think, too, he catches that ball, he may have a chance to split the safeties and go score.
3rd and 10 now for the Bears. They look to the sideline. Tyler Hampton with time, and he throws it behind Isaiah Howell, and it falls incomplete. So, well, the Bears have done this most of the season. It takes them a drive or two to really settle in, get things going, and I think we're seeing that a little bit tonight. And I think, just from what I've seen, it looks surprised that things are actually there. That ball is there. We're going to see where the mark is. I think they got it.
Yep.
That's a First Arkansas Bank and Trust first down. Great hands by Lacoby Brent.
What a catch.
Wow. Right to the sticks. I love a good right to the sticks play.
I mean, it was a good route, good throw, good catch.
Went up and got it. You love to see it. Oh, Isaiah Howell's got a little room. Well, there's a elite autoplex flag on the play.
In the area of holding.
Yeah, I'd imagine that's coming back for that. And holding it is. So that'll back him up a 10 spot. John Clark appreciates the Union County description that we had there right out the gate. Well, sometimes you got to call it how you see it. And that's what we do here on the Sylvan Hills Sports Network. 1st and 20 from the 45 now for the Bears. Lots of room out there. I would imagine they're going to try at some point to take advantage of all the room that the defensive backs are giving them out there on the left side, as Isaiah Howell runs for a loss on that play.
Yeah, and El Dorado did a good job last week of bottling Marion up in the run game, so they got a good stout run defense.
Look at how much room they're getting over there.
Oh, yeah, I didn't even see that.
I would be throwing some quick routes or just take off. Isaiah Howell into some space. Not a huge gain. And I think what El Dorado's doing, especially with it being, second and long, is just keep it in front of them. Let them have that space, thinking, oh, yeah, you're comfortable. You'll get the ball, and then gang tackle to it as the Bears pick up about 10, but still 3rd and 14. And we've got a elite autoplex flag on the play. Offsides. So that Cadence gets the Wildcats, and that'll get them to just beyond the original line of scrimmage, so a little more manageable now. And they are not going to let them run up the middle, that's for sure, as it looks like El Dorado is going to bring some pressure, so they'll have to be quick. Oh, the fake pitch, and you love to see it. Well, you hate to see your guy get rocked. And that's going to be close. I can't tell. I think they're maybe a couple of yards short of the first down, but yeah, so maybe 4th and 3.
It was a very good play there by Tyler Hampton.
Absolutely. Thought he might go for the pitch there, but kept it and it worked out. Pocket collapsing quickly. And, well, even if it was completed, it would have been well short of a first down. Got to tip your hat there to El Dorado. Just good defense, just nowhere for Tyler Hampton to go with the ball.
Yeah, they did. Bears, that holding penalty, it's going to come down to penalties again like it has in a couple of games. Play some clean football. We may still have the ball right now and may have scored by now.
Well, as it stands, a turnover on down, so the first time we'll get to see the defense tonight. And I'd imagine you're going to see a heavy dose of the run game. It's what they're good at. It's what Coach Hill was good at when he was running the show here at Sylvan Hills.
Yeah, Bears just got to do what they did last week. You got to get your D-line involved, and linebackers got to scrape and make tackles.
And lots of room there, but it is quickly ate up. Christian Williams on the carry. Marcus Hurd leading the way there. Well, he ends up getting 5 yards. I thought it was a lot less than that, but kind of the weird angles there. Oh, Bears swallow that one up pretty quick. Jeremiah Warner nowhere to go. And even on the defensive side, it sometimes takes the Bears a minute to get involved, really insert what they want to do into the game here, but you ain't going to have time for that tonight. Oh, good pull, but great recognition by Zayden Woodard.
Yep.
And that'll bring up a 3rd and short 7, long 6. Now, El Dorado not really known for passing, but they can hit a pass. We'll say that.
Yeah, you just got to stay home.
Bears forcing some pressure. Looking. Ball is out! And I believe that it was recovered by the Wildcats. So nowhere to go for Cannon Jacobs. And much like what El Dorado did to Tyler Hampton, the Bears kind of returned the favor.
Great job there. The Bears, a couple of plays from El Dorado hit, but the Bears stayed home, bounced back, made a huge stop.
Well, and I think you made a perfect point is the linebacking core, and Coach Kelly even mentioned this in pregame, but the linebackers are really going to have to be disciplined.
Yep.
The D-line's really just going to have to kind of just take up space.
Yeah. Well, and sometimes, it's not a stat play, but anytime you can take up space and require, 2 or more people to block you, that's a win for your team.
Well, not a great punt from El Dorado, and it looks like the Bears are going to get it. I believe they're going to spot it maybe just short of the 45-yard line. So great field position for the Bears.
Yeah, now let's see. Tyler Hampton started the game with 3 straight incompletions, and I don't know if I've seen him do that.
Well, I don't know if I'd put all those on him either.
Yeah, but I say that to say I think he's going to come
Perrin
out.
right in the hands, hit Walker in the hands. Maybe the throw to Howell was a little behind him, but E.J. Ducker, he's still on his feet. And that was another thing that Coach Kelly really mentioned was these running backs, they all run hard. They all run just a little bit differently.
Yep.
But Duckery, maybe the bulldozer of the group, but we saw it last week. He got wheels too. Oh, and that's offsides. Yeah. Oh, what? Oh, how do we not call that offside? He's a full foot over. Oh, guys, don't get me started already. Jeez Louise.
Well, and the O-line's going to have to really step up today against this good run defense for El Dorado, and the running backs, like you said, are going to have to be kind of bulldozers. Go deliver the hits.
Oh, there you go, and that's another thing we wanted to see. I did ask about that, too, if you were going to get more than one running back out there just to kind of get them into some space, and there it is, Jeremiah Carey out there playing receiver. So I think they're going to try to get into the bag of trying to get some of your skill guys into some space, get them the ball. 3rd and 2. Bears look to the sideline, trips right. One way out there on the left. Pressure's coming, but it's there. Lacoby Brent still got the ball. It looked like he maybe thought he dropped it. Or maybe he didn't have it. I don't know. Either way, that's a first Arkansas down. Bank and Trust first down. Keep the chains moving.
Yeah, that was kind of strange. It almost looked like he thought he dropped it.
Yeah. And the quick hitter back to Brent. That play's worked before. Maybe muscles for 3 yards.
Good solid drive so far. Bears just got to keep executing.
Well, I'm not sure if we've got an Elite Autoplex flag on the play or what. I saw the side judge talking to White Hat.
I think we do, yeah.
But I never saw. Oh, okay. There's the flag.
Another hold.
Well, I'm not sure how you call a holding way over there, to be honest. I mean, it's at the very end of the play, and guys are falling down, but some soft penalties here right out the gate. Again, we're just going to call it how we see it. Not that we want to gripe about officiating, but Hampton drops back, got time. Oh, in and out of the hands of Carey. Looked like he maybe jumped just a hair too soon.
Yeah, that penalty, all the yards that you overcome off the other penalty, and then you have a good drive going, and then again, a holding call, it backs them up 10.
You're just putting extra pressure on yourself.
Yeah. This offense can overcome it, though. He went
and
off
I'm not
sides.
Sure how we're not calling that.
He went off sides.
Yeah, as soon as you break the plane in high school, you got to call it, but I guess we're not going to tonight. E.J. Duckery finding a little bit of space and backpedals his way. It looks like he got to about the original line of scrimmage at about the 37. Third and manageable now sort of manageable, I guess.
Well, when you go for it on 4th down, 3rd and 10's
it makes
not
things,
as scary.
And Tyler Hampton under duress, and we've got another Elite Autoplex flag on the play. It's in that holding area, which I'm not sure where a hold may have been, if that's what the call is. I'll say that. Yep. And it does look like it is a hold. And right now, this offensive line is getting chewed up. Yeah, you figure they decline it. I don't know if you're the Bears right here, if you just don't quick kick it to really pin back El Dorado, maybe play a little of the field position game, but not known for it. I'll just say that.
Yeah. Well, and they've hit some big plays for touchdowns on fourth downs this season.
They have. We've seen it. Bears look to the sideline to get the call. Trips right. Tyler Hampton with time. He steps up into the pocket. Well, he's going to get sacked. And that is big 99, Gavin Briggs.
Well, I guess it wasn't a horse collar because he had the jersey. But
yeah, that was more jersey than pads. But once again, Bears can't put it together. And once again, Bears kind of shoot themselves in the foot.
Yeah, and that's one of those drives. The O-line didn't really do anything bad, but that's one of those drives as a former offensive lineman where you really don't want to see your O-line coach right now because you're probably about to get a talking to. Couple of holdings, quarterback getting hit.
Well, there was one that was a little questionable on the sideline there. I'm not sure how you call that a hold when it's the end of the play, but I digress. Oh, Bears quick to get a hold of Jeremy Samuel. He's a quick dude, so you're not going to be able to arm tackle these guys. Got to put some bodies on them, and they did a good job there. Only about 2 on the play. Empty backfield now for El Dorado. Twins left, trips right. And the QB draw in. Jacobs had his head on a swivel right from the jump.
Yeah.
But picks up about 4. So 3rd and manageable. Maybe long 4 yards here.
Come on, D.
Twins to either side now. Williams in motion. Looked like they were trying to draw him there. Harrison Merchant, the lone man on the near side here. El Dorado switches up the formation. And that's looking for a cutback, and he's going to fall forward for a first down.
Good hard run.
Samuel just kept the legs churning.
Carried a couple of guys, which, it's almost the exact same as Sylvan Hills. They get a couple of running backs that can really, deliver the hit rather than take one and carry a couple of guys with them.
Yeah, you almost need to hit a guy, hold up, and not necessarily go for the hit stick, but just hold him up long enough for the gang to arrive. Double wing back here for the Wildcats. Oh, and Samuel slips and falls, so tackle by the 48-yard line. Well, I guess the 49. So Bears catch a little break there.
Yeah. I'm not really sure what happened. I think he may have tripped over the quarterback.
Yeah, because it didn't look like he was trying to cut back and forth or anything, so not sure what may have happened there, but works for the Bears.
Yeah, I'll take it. The D-line really got to come on strong here.
Oh, and this is the one thing. Well, and he just airmails that one.
Oh.
Jacobs not really giving his receiver much of a chance there, but Bears D-line was kind of in his face a little bit.
Yeah, he had Terry Ransom came on a DB blitz and
well timed, might I add.
He introduced himself to Mr. Jacobs in the nicest of ways.
Yeah, got the nice pumpkin muffin recipe. We're getting to that time of year.
Yep.
All right, 3rd and long now for the Bears, so they can clamp this up here. You might force a punt, and that one falls incomplete. Great play call there by El Dorado, just didn't execute.
Yeah.
As it looked like they kind of faked the swing pass and then sort of had, I don't know if that was a screen set up, kind of a tunnel screen or what.
Yeah, very, very good play design. You kind of bring all the linebackers and everybody's eyes over to the right really quickly.
Yeah.
And then throw it back to the left, or to their right, throw it back to their left.
But Bears stand tall. See if the Wildcats can get a little bit of a better punt. Yeah, with nobody back.
Yeah, nobody back.
Almost a high snap. Much better punt this time.
Very good punt.
Friendly bounce for the Bears, and looks like it'll settle at about the 18-yard line. So, again, the defense stands tall. Bears offense, we've seen flashes tonight, but As you've mentioned, Chris, the penalties just killing them right now.
Yeah, both drives, they were going, they were gaining yards, and the penalties, and it just killed the drive. Clean those up a little bit, no line block. It's going to be hard. El Dorado's got a pretty sizable, fast defensive line. But just hold your guys for maybe one. Well, don't hold. Block you guys for one, split second longer and let your running backs work.
Yeah, make sure we specify that. Oh, man. Ja'Cory Lumsey leading the way on that tackle. Maybe, well, it looks like about a yard on that one for Isaiah Howell. Tyler Hampton, and just uncharacteristic of him. Not sure if he's got a little happy feet because he's been under a lot of pressure tonight.
Yep.
Had time there to deliver. Ryan Parham, he would have been off to the races.
Well, and sometimes that happens. A quarterback, you can get in your head a little bit when the D-line's getting to you a little bit faster than you think. You can get a little happy feet, but we've seen Tyler come back from this time and time again.
Oh, and he launches that one, and
they should have ran.
Again, he's having he had plenty of room there too. So Tyler Hampton kind of dealing with the yips a little bit. Caden Burnett will come in now, and chances are the Bears will be punting away as Donovan Mitchell now back deep for the Wildcats. And the quick punt, great punt by Burnett. Oh, what an absolute tackle.
Wonderful tackle.
Oh, great tackle by Tyler Blakely. Oh, saved a lot of yards. Maybe not a touchdown, but that would have been about a 20-yard chunk of yards that they've given up at least.
El Dorado would definitely have the ball across the 50 if he doesn't go down there and make that kind of tackle. Great effort.
Great effort. Oh, absolutely. Bears defense will have to stand tall. 1:40 left here in the first quarter. El Dorado at their 41. And a bit of a gash play there for El Dorado. Just got enough for the first down as Jeremy Samuel was on the carry there.
Yeah, and right now the El Dorado offensive line is initiating and getting a lot of push on our defensive line. And I imagine we'll counteract that a little bit. We'll make some plays. Right now, El Dorado's offensive line is playing very good.
And Samuel on the play once again, maybe got 2 out of that.
Yeah, this is going to be one of those games as a D tackle you're really not happy about because it's double team after double team, run play after run play.
They'll just take up space, and Bears blow that play up, and he's wiggled out of it. Oh, they finally get him down. Geez, but not after about a 40-yard scamper just to lose about 5 yards.
Yeah, I think Terry Ransom didn't know the quarterback kept the ball because he was there and ran into him.
Heck of a ball fake, I guess.
And then him and the quarterback kind of both just looked at each other, and they were like, oh, you have the ball. Oh.
Well, we've got an elite Autoplex flag on the play. It's a holding call on the Wildcats, but I'm almost would decline that because you're behind the sticks if you're El Dorado. And it does look like they will decline.
Mm-hmm.
So that'll bring up 3rd and about 12. Yeah, so 3rd and 12 now, and you hope the gamble pays off a little bit here. El Dorado hasn't really been able to get their passing game going. Not that they've really tried to get it going, mind you.
Yeah, when we made them pass, we really stopped them. If we can make them one-dimensional, we'll be fine.
Looking, and he had a man. Wow, in and out of the hands. So Bears catch a break. That pass intended for Christian Williams. A little high for him, so the Bears defense once again comes through as they will force the Wildcats to punt.
If we can make them pass, I like our defense's chances. Great job there.
Now he had it there, but yeah.
And good job on the defense, too. You give up a couple plays, then you stand strong and fight back.
Oh, my man here took a couple extra steps to punt that one away. And a fortuitous bounce for the Wildcats. So Bears are going to be pinned inside their 10 at the 6.
Yeah.
And it looks like we'll get about one play before the quarter.
Well, and with Sylvan Hills, too, not really rushing the punter, that gives them a chance to hold on to it for just a split second longer, let his gunners get down there, and that's how you end up with a punt like this, getting stopped.
I wonder, too, if you're just going to let them punt, just put a little heat on them.
Yeah.
I mean, I kind of get it, but I don't think El Dorado known for their trickery. Twins to either side, and E.J. Ducker, almost gets into a bit of trouble as he will lose 2 yards on the play, and that'll bring us to the end of the first quarter. So it's been a quick one here at First Financial Field at Memorial Stadium down here in El Dorado. Not much happening, really, which could be a good thing, could be a bad thing. We'll find out here. 0-0 after 1. Stay with us here on the Sylvan Hills Sports Network.
Demand at Akel's Flooring and Cabinets, we are extending our grand opening sale.
Our brand new location on Rodney Parham means more space, more inventory, and more savings than ever before. Save up to 50% off store-wide
on luxury vinyl, carpet, and now our new line of all wood cabinets in stock and ready for immediate installation.
We'll even pay your sales tax, plus interest-free financing for 3 years. Akel's Flooring and Cabinets, where we make it beautiful for less.
Well, once we get back to the action here, it'll be 2nd and 12. Deep in the heart of Bears territory, so they're going to have to be careful. As I would imagine that this Wildcats team is probably going to dial up the pressure. I mean, why not at this point? They've been in Tyler Hampton's pocket most of the night, and the Bears also really haven't been able to get the running game going too much.
Yeah, this scary situation for the Bears here, and their D-line's playing really good. Linebackers playing really good, too. Number 1, I notice his family is sitting over here on our side. He's been playing really good, too. Bears got to find a way to counteract those 5 guys with our 5 guys. And anytime
we ain't talking burgers here.
No, and usually as a former offensive lineman, I'm gonna say it, when you're left one-on-one to block somebody, it's usually not very fun.
Quick one out to
all over it.
And just El Dorado swarming. Minimal gain, if any, on the play. That'll bring up 3rd and 12. So we've hit a bit of a lull in a Sylvan Hills game. Haven't been able to say that much. And we've got a false start, the Elite Autoplex penalty.
Bears with a little bit of a big game, coming off a big game, kind of a
heck, it's been big game after big game, it seems. But, yeah, once you kind of start to realize the stakes, how do you handle some of that pressure?
Yeah.
Oh, almost picked off. That pass intended for Ryan Parham, but Tyler Hampton just having a tough night connecting with his receivers so far. And the Bears will punt.
Yeah, that time I thought the receiver got knocked off his route just a little bit, but maybe not.
Well, don't let us know. Because, in fact, earlier we got our referee analyst here, Mike Sanders.
There we go.
Great roll for the Bears. Go ahead on. Get your roll on. Big timer. Great punt. That'll put Eldo, big time flip of the field. That'll put them at their own 38-yard line. But I was saying on the tunnel screen earlier that fell incomplete, all kinds of ineligible men downfield. And that kind of seemed to go unnoticed.
Yeah.
So do with that what you will, chat.
I was going to say, if the pass is behind the line of scrimmage, I think you're okay, but I don't think that pass was. I think it went.
It went about 4 yards down. Well, it was intended to anyways. Now, whether or not it did, that's a different story. Wildcats bunching it up a little bit. Kind of a double wing T vibe here. Oh, and they're going to throw. He's got nowhere to go. A little bit of holding there. And that seems to go unnoticed as well. In fact, I saw one of the coaches down there pointing at the fact that got ignored. And Jacobs scrambles for about 8 yards because of it. Not saying there's a conspiracy out there, but ooh-wee. It gets real ticky-tack on one side. Oh, big hole. Oh, and he slips and falls. That's Jeremiah Warner. So El Dorado has just been softening up that D-line, and they seem to be hitting right now. Bears got to buckle down. And they buckle down right there.
Was that Jaden Noble?
I believe that was Jaden Noble leading the way. Marcus Hurd coming in to just let them know that they are down for sure. Loss of 1.
Yeah, great job. D-line, just got to keep scraping, hand fighting, get those guys off of you. El Dorado's offensive line's pretty big from what I see up here. Just got to keep fighting. Good counterplay.
Yeah, that's good counter. Just kind of falls forward. I believe that's Warner again on the carry. Maybe gets 4, so we're looking about 3rd and 7, give or take. Yeah, they put 3rd and 6 up there. Malachi Summons leading the way.
Let's get a Cam Johnson TFL right here.
Any kind of TFL would be great right about now. They went for the hard count. Try to get it a little more manageable. Bears don't bite. And that's going nowhere, and there it is. Not the Cam Johnson one, but that's a Malachi Summons.
Malachi Summons, I'll take it.
We almost hit again. If only I can hit where it matters, like with the lottery,
right?
With these kinds of things. And El Dorado will look to pin the Bears deep in their own territory once more.
Yeah, they've had some good punts out of Justin Hammett there. This
is why I don't wonder why if you don't put somebody back there, even just to give yourself a little breathing room.
Oh,
well, that might be a little too much. Oh, the good bounce for the Cats. All right, so about the 6 or 7. Looks like it'll be more the 7-yard line.
What a battle so far.
Bears surviving right now. Yeah, it seems like El Dorado's maybe had the upper hand offensively, but just haven't been able to put together a consistent drive. Kind of the same thing with the Bears. They've been close to hitting some big plays.
Yeah.
Hit a couple, and just haven't really been able to settle in still.
Just like how earlier I was like, we keep scoring these high scores. Let's do it again. It's 0-0.
Yeah, you went and jinxed it now.
There we go. Keep
and
pushing.
Just running into a sea of humanity there. I believe that was Isaiah Howell on the carry. It was. Minimal gain, maybe a yard out of it. You got to think that this is going to open up play action at some point. And Tyler Hampton under center. Oh, and we've got a little run in here. Oh, Ryan Parham.
What a stiff arm.
He got the upper hand on that one, but still brought down by Marcevius Ishmael.
What a name.
Marcevi. Okay, make sure I didn't butcher that too bad.
That's like one of those football names. Like you say it, it just sounds like a football player.
It just sounds like, too, the old Key and Peele skit.
Yeah.
Martavius Waxon, Flaxon, Jackson, Smaxon. Tyler Hampton on the run. Has to get rid of it quick. He's got a little room.
There you go. Just get upfield.
And that's Lacoby Brent. That'll be a First Arkansas Bank and Trust first down. About a 14-yard gain there.
And a very good throw there by Tyler Hampton,
on the run,
under a lot of duress. Takes a lot of arm strength to get that ball out like that.
Ryan Parham out in space once more, and he's just going to get a few. Maybe about 4 on the play, depending on the spot. But I think the Bears will take 4 yards in a cloud of dust at this point.
Yeah. Well, El Dorado's defensive backs are just flying to the football.
They're also leaving a lot of room. Isaiah Howell dancing around. Maybe should have just lowered the shoulder after the first miss.
Well, in a game like this is you just get upfield. Earlier on the Kobe Brent's catch, it wasn't nothing significant, but he caught the pass and got upfield. Didn't try and dance or make a guy miss. Just get upfield because every yard in a game like this is going to matter.
Absolutely. Bears lose a couple on the play. Oh, what a great possession. Oh, what a catch by Caden Williamson. Oh, that is First Arkansas Bank and Trust yardage right there. How about it?
What an accurate pass out of Tyler Hampton, too.
Boxed him out, too. Man, as a former receiver, I respect it. Bears got something cooking just a little bit here.
There we go. A couple yards.
Oh, EJ Duckery still on his feet.
Go, EJ.
Still on his feet.
Let's go.
Duckery making a mockery. And a big gain there. You can't arm tackle the dozer. Oh, no sirree.
Man, I get excited when E.J. Duckery runs the football.
I'm telling you, another First Arkansas Bank and Trust first down.
There we go.
They keep the chains moving, and Duckery couldn't get much going there. Maybe got back to the line of scrimmage. That's about where they're going to mark it. And Isaiah Howell will enter the game now.
Well, the O-line, too, kind of like what I was saying about El Dorado earlier, they're the ones initiating contact and getting a little push now, and that's why these run plays are starting to work.
El Dorado looking like they're going to bring a little pressure, which could bode well for the Bears. And, well, I say that, and a huge sack for the Bears.
Yeah, just came through.
Or for the Wildcats, excuse me. Came through untouched. Tyler Hampton got to recognize that, maybe just hit somebody real quick. And that could be a drive killer, 3rd and 17.
Yeah, just came through clean.
Well, now a little more of a prevent defense, and we've got whistles blowing. Not sure if there's a penalty. Oh, and El Dorado will take their first timeout. Take a timeout, head to Akel's Carpet One and Floor and Home for all your floor and home needs. Tile, flooring, backsplashes, countertops, and cabinets. Bet you didn't know they did some of that stuff too. Akel's will bring your vision to life. You can visit them. They got 3 locations, Little Rock, North Little Rock, and Sherwood, or visit them online, akelscarpet1.com.
Yeah, that's almost like getting a holding penalty. You lose that much yardage.
Well, and Tyler Hampton, too, got to be careful. Kind of was holding the ball out, kind of the old loaf of bread, as they call it, especially when you're getting – trucked by a few guys. Guys are just going to go for the poke. And as we saw in the E.J. Duckery, it looked like guys were going for the strip rather than the tackle.
Yep.
Can't say you blame them all the time, but good luck. That's a strong dude. Bears moving around. Looks like it's going to be empty backfield. Quads to the right of Tyler Hampton. And he gets rid of the ball quickly. Kobe Brent just out there by himself. We saw them break that play last week against Benton.
Yep.
El Dorado did their film study. They were able to get to it, but much more manageable now for the Bears. And about 4th and 6. And Brent catches it. Don't know if that's going to be enough. Where's the mark?
Yeah.
Oh, I think he's just beyond the sticks. Great play. That's money, because that's a First Arkansas Bank and Trust first down. Oh, what a play by LaCobe Brent. Have a game.
Man.
Ryan Parham, he's got blockers. He's got blockers. Oh, Ryan Parham.
Nope.
That's first down yardage.
I will say, Tyler Blakely, you got to be a little careful with the block like that.
Yeah, it was close.
But, hey, no flag.
Another First Arkansas Bank and Trust. That'll bring it to 1st and 10. And Bears try to go to the well again, this time with Tyler Blakely. Couldn't get much out of it. Maybe just beyond the line of scrimmage. Oh, and Isaiah Howell just lowers the boom, but runs into a wall of Wildcats. Oh, Bears need to snap the ball. Oh, they had him. They had too many men on the field, but they hadn't got the call in yet.
And you can't.
You can't exit through the back.
Yeah, you have to go off the sideline.
All right, so for as much as – yeah, okay, so as much grief as we've given the officials tonight, they nailed it there. I will give them that. Great heads-up call by the official. You know, we saw him get off, and, you know, I know it's one of those things where it's like, okay, is it enough time until it's like, okay, it sort of doesn't matter, but they'll get the illegal substitution, and it is now 3rd and 3. Yeah, it looks like there's a lot of Wildcats out there.
Yeah, it did, didn't it?
It just looks like it. I don't know. Maybe this angle. We hadn't seen him from this angle all night. So just under 4 minutes left here till halftime. Tyler Hampton with the pitch. Oh, the cutback. Isaiah Howell. Touchdown, Bears. Pop that smoke. Oh, give it to me.
Oh, no.
That Elite Autoplex touchdown. Yes, sir. How you doing? Oh, what a cut by Isaiah Howell. Great play call right there, even with the quick pitch. Now, this right here, big time. Chase Isaac on the extra point attempt. It is down, up, it is good.
Wonderful. Wonderful drive out of the Bears there.
Bears strike first, and they take a 7-0 lead with 3:47 left in the first half. There it is. That's the Bears we know and love. Penalty helped him out a little bit, but I think Isaiah Howell would have been in regardless. But things you love to see.
Yeah, and he made an excellent move there. Now, El Dorado, for the most part, this entire game has done excellent job in open field tackling.
Well, I think even most of that drive,
yeah.
I mean.
And then there, the one time that we're able to break a tackle, we get into the end zone. Great drive by the Bears. Very well executed. Some great pitch and catch there out of Lacoby Brent and Tyler Hampton. Just continue to drive the ball down the field. Take
Absolutely.
what the defense gives you, and you get in the end zone.
How we doing tonight, chat? Bears strike first. We want to hear from you. Make sure you like and share. That's Sylvan Hill Sports Network. Emphasis on the sharing. You're obviously already here, so you've liked or subscribed. But get your people to like and subscribe. Onside kick. Well, not quite onside. And that one is going to get picked up. And, oh, so a little different approach here by the Bears on this one. And that's going to be inside the 20. For El Dorado, or at least I think it was inside the 20. Well, they put him at the 20. Not sure how he got 2 extra yards. But sure.
Well, I guess he fell forward.
Oh, he fell forward? Okay, I was looking at the knee placement, so all right.
No, it's a pretty good spot.
All right, so 1st and 20 for the Wildcats. 3 receivers, handoff, and just into everybody. The sleuth of Bears on the tackle. I believe that was Warner once again on the carry. And one of the Wildcats is having to come out. That's Christavion Meadows. Helmet popped off, so the old swapperoo. And 76 comes in, and they don't have anybody listed at 76. So hopefully the Bears could take advantage of the backup being in for at least one play.
Anytime it's a defensive lineman, you got a backup lineman coming in, you got to take advantage of that.
Oh, back to pass, and he is under some duress.
Go get him.
Oh, couldn't quite get to him. And pushed out of bounds by Marcus Hurd, but I think that's going to be just enough for a first down. Oh, had him in the backfield, but Jacobs just saw a lot of open grass on the right side.
That's one of those. Pierre Grimes gave it everything he could. Good speed out of Jacobs, though, to get away from him.
How about it? Under 3 minutes now. Clock is stopped. Hand off to the jet sweep and getting outside. And, oh, that one could be off to the races. That's Christian Williams. Big-time play for the Wildcats. You had to know that they were going to break one at some point.
Yeah. Well, it's kind of one of those things, too. You see it in college and the NFL. Both teams are deadlocked, and then one team scores, and that opens it up for everybody. Bears haven't let them score yet. Got to stand strong. They've done this a couple of times. They've let the Wildcats, march down the field a little bit, and then they bounce back and finally make a stop. Kind of a bend, don't break. See them get a stop here.
Up the middle, bounces it out wide. Ja'Cory Lumsey is forced out of bounds, so that'll stop the clock. 2:43, and I think that's going to be just beyond the sticks. Yep. So Wildcats getting them in chunks right now.
Come on, defense.
Inside the red zone. Oh, almost had it. Tripped up. And Jacobs just falls forward. Could have been a lot worse. Got tripped up a little bit there by Woodard.
Yeah.
Which may have saved a lot, but, falling forward for about 5 yards after the fact, well, not ideal. 2nd and 3, El Dorado. Oh, just on the heels. And that's going to be another first down for the Wildcats.
Yeah, first.
So they just needed a kick in the pants, apparently.
Yeah, and the Bears are there. We just haven't been able to make the tackle.
Yeah, Bertavion Brown there, and he'll get it once more. And, oh, my.
Yeah.
Just trucks his way into the end zone. I think Zeke Carruthers that was on the receiving end there. And they are an extra point away from tying this ball game.
Yeah, that happens in games. Almost the entire first half without any points, and then in 2 drives, we see both teams get on the board.
And it seemed like the Bears, at least from the opposite side, they were there in the backfield, just couldn't quite get a hold of him. And we'll see if the Bears can make it matter here. Bears do get the ball to start the second half, so keep that in mind. Oh, Bears almost get a hand on it, but it is down, up, and good. So with 2 minutes left till halftime, we got us a tie ball game at 7.
And here, if you're the Bears, you really want to go get points because you get the ball.
Yeah.
You get the ball to start the
Yeah, if you go back to back. Hey, by golly, that could be something.
Yeah, you get the ball to start the second half. That's big right here. You got to get a score.
Well, if you're El Dorado, do you try to get sneaky here? Maybe try to slide in an onside kick?
Yeah, I mean, in today's age of football, I would. Be aggressive. Why not? Sylvan Hills is going to keep onside kicking.
And by and large, the defense has played well. I mean, heck, only the 1 TD, and they've bottled up the Bears a lot. So even if they get the ball around midfield, you got to feel pretty good about your defense and how they've played.
Yeah.
I'd go for it.
Yeah, and you have 2 timeouts too if you're the Wildcats. So yeah, I'd play a little aggressive, try and sneak another possession, especially with Sylvan Hills getting the ball to start the second half.
Yeah. Bears still with their full allotment of timeouts. The Eagles Carpet One Flooring and Home kickoff here. Trio back deep for the Bears. A lot of space out there around the 40 to 35 yard line. We'll see what El Dorado goes for here. And they go for the pooch kick. That's going to be returnable. And Jeremiah Carey got a little room. He's doing something with it. A lot of running there. Gets a few yards out of it. So Bears at about the 37 maybe. Yeah, they'll put it at the 37.
There have been some hits and some stiff arms in this game out of the running backs.
Sure have been.
On both sides.
Man, oh, man.
Good, hard physical football game. Almost has a playoff kind of feel to it. Just a
hard,
physical game.
You don't think that El Dorado doesn't realize if they win this, they are in the driver's seat for the conference title. Empty backfield now for the Bears. Tyler Hampton going for it. Oh, just a little too much mustard on that one.
Well, I said it last week, and I'm going to continue this week. These long pass plays are going to hit. One is going to hit right when we need it most.
Well, ain't no time like the present, that's for sure.
Yeah. But, I mean, I'll take another E.J. Duckery, 62, 72, whatever yard.
Whatever yarder, just pay dirt. Well, he motions out of the backfield. And Tyler Hampton looking. He's got nowhere to go with it.
Ooh.
Oh, that ball meant for Marcus Hurd out there playing a little offense. Unless they've got a number 10. Well, we got 2 10s. So not sure who the other 10 is.
I'm not sure.
Yeah. Oh, excuse me. That's 18. Okay. I was really wondering. I was like, when did we get a second 10? So that was Caden Williamson. All right, my bad there. So not a lot of time is ticked off of the first half here. Now the Bears decide to run. E.J. Duckery just runs into a wall, and you got to think El Dorado is going to burn a timeout here.
They play so good on defense. As soon as they recognize it's a run play, those DBs are firing in there.
Well, not sure I agree with the play calling there either. I mean, heck, you've thrown it a couple of times, and now you kind of put yourself in an interesting position. I would almost just punt this ball away. Let the clock run. Heck, I mean, if they're going to let it run, you just let it run.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to give them. Okay, now they're trotting out Caden Burnett. So they have to allow them to sub out. And he gets a punt away, but a lot of guys right there on it, and it will take a friendly roll. Yeah, I'd have let that run a little bit more, but, there is a point where the refs will blow it regardless.
They'll call it, yeah.
Well, so El Dorado will get it at their own 16, and they've got 50 seconds left. But the way they ran that last drive, wouldn't surprise me at all.
Yeah, 50 seconds and 2 timeouts. They can do some damage here if they want to. Bears got to make a stop.
Yeah, Bears just got to keep it in front, be ready for a pass, because you got to think they might take a shot. And there's that jet sweep again. This time Bears don't let it get near as far down the field, maybe about 9 yards.
Yeah, good job there by Hurd tracking that down.
And the clock's still rolling, just about 30 seconds left. A little surprised that El Dorado hasn't tried to take a timeout here, especially with their style of offense. Now they get a first down there, possibly. Okay, yeah, first down yardage, barely past the sticks. So 20 seconds and rolling now. And I think they were just hoping maybe we'll pop one. But it looks like they might be content with taking this into the half. So that looks like that'll be the halftime score. We've got a deadlock here at First Financial Field at Memorial Stadium here in El Dorado. Halftime score, 7-7. It's been a back and forth game, but not quite the way we're accustomed to with the Bears, as they are in a dogfight. They're not really accustomed to this kind of game either, a low-scoring affair. So we'll see what kind of juice they can muster up in the locker room. Chris, quickly, first half thoughts.
Yeah, I mean, the Bears, I think both teams did a real good job trying to establish the run game. Both teams did a good job kind of defending the run game for about 99% of the first half, and then it was like Sylvan Hills ran it down, El Dorado ran it down. So Bears are, and what's good about those early games is we were tested in these dogfights. So Sylvan Hills now in a very important dogfight. Just got to keep showing up, keep playing. These coaches know what they're doing. The guys, I trust Tyler Hampton with that football. Number 3's got it going on here these last couple of games.
Well, halftime probably couldn't have come at a better time for him. Maybe kind of settle things down, reassess, just take a deep, kind of find your zen sort of moment there.
And we've seen that happen. We've seen him kind of start off slow, and then he's like, he wakes up and he's like, I remember who I am now. Let's go win this game. So I think the Bears will go in here, correct it, and they'll come out swinging. They get the ball. Let's go play some football.
Absolutely here. So, again, 7-7, your score at halftime. Stick with us here on the Sylvan Hills Sports Network. We got a heck of a second half coming your way. Stay with us.
evening, ladies and gentlemen. For your halftime entertainment, you have the award-winning Wildcat Marching Band. This evening's performance will be our 2025 marching show entitled To the Moon and Back, with the final countdown, Dancing in the Moonlight, Rocket Man, Talking to the Moon, featuring the EHS Clarinet Choir and Jupiter for the finale. This year's drum major is Senior Joseph Potts. The band is under the direction of Melissa Greer, Melanie Long, Tim Molinax, and Alexander Michaels. Drum major, is your band ready?
45 to 28 in the second quarter. Dude, Ben Sheridan, they're going to be there all done.
You may now take the field.
right, now we're going here. I'm just over here having a full-blown conversation with myself, apparently. Pat's falling asleep at the wheel here. No, he does great work. Don't let him fool you. We like to give him a hard time, though. Tie score, getting you set for the second half here at First Financial Field at Memorial Stadium in El Dorado, Arkansas. Taking a look at I say we're out of town, but the out-of-town scoreboard. Bryant only up 14-7 over Pulaski Academy. A lot of people thought that would be a pretty one-sided affair. PA holding their own. Conway up 21-14 on Cabot. Little Rock Christian up. Well, right now it says 7-0 over Central. I imagine that one could get ugly pretty quick. Southwest and North Little Rock, a scoreless duel right now. Rogers up 21-14 over Bentonville West. Look out for Rogers. I know that was in our pick'ems this week, and I went with the Rogers. I went with the Mountaineers, so don't let me down. Fort Smith Northside getting drummed by Fayetteville 34-10. Bentonville up 28-0 over Rogers Heritage. And then Harbor Springdale they are actually losing to Springdale 24-21. Down in the 6A classification, Little Rock Catholic up 7-3 over Jonesboro right now. Marion 14-6 over West Memphis. This is not a typo. Now, this is the second quarter. Benton up 45-28 over Sheridan. So that one could be a long night before you finally get a final there. Van Buren up 20-0 over Lake Hamilton. A little bit of a stunner there. And then Mountain Home only up 7-0 over Russellville. Looking across the network, Maumelle just handing it to Watson Chapel 35-0. Same thing with Joe T. The Senators up 42-0 over Whitehall. And then we'll see if we can find you a Mills score here. Who did they have tonight? Oh, yeah, that's right. They had Forest City tonight, and 14-6 at last check for them. So we'll have those updated as we go throughout the night. Again, tie game here, 7-7, as we get you set here for the second half. But before we do that, I want to shout out a couple of our friends. One of our friends, though, Jim Ashley. Give him a call, and the folks at Preferred Printing for all your printing needs, business products, custom letterhead, flyers, business cards, even vinyl lettering, just like the banners we have hanging there at Bill Blackwood Field. Call Jim at 501-920-8407, or you can email him at preferredprinting@sbcglobal.net. If you need it printed, it's Preferred Printing. So Bears will get the ball here to open the second half. A lot of folks in the chat still feeling pretty good. Scrub Angels. I'm just going by what it says here. It says feeling good. Bears going to take it. I like it. Caleb Archibald making me miss playing ball. Oh, man, if he's back in town, 100% coming to the game. Absolutely you should.
Yeah.
Get back involved. We love that kind of stuff here. Johnny United Sylvan Hills come out and eliminate the big run plays in the O-line block. Well, they're coming out with a dub. No, that seems like a pretty simple formula for success.
No,
but what kind of adjustments do you want to see here in the second half, Chris?
Well, almost just like what they just said. The O-line, clean up a couple things. They haven't played terrible, despite how they have played. Just a couple things here and there. El Dorado's played very good on defense. They're flying to the football.
Yeah.
Their DBs are coming down, making hits. So just get one or two more guys blocked. On a couple of these swing pass plays, there's been a couple DBs that have gone unblocked. Clean up the small things. I mean, we haven't executed terribly. Just clean up a couple of the small things. Clean up the penalties and sustain these long drives that we go on, and I think we'll be okay.
Yeah, second quarter looked a little better when it came to penalties. I think Tyler Hampton just needs to sort of regroup.
Yeah.
He's been a little off. Now, granted, the pressure has been nothing like he's seen so far this season, even against Maumelle, even against Marion.
Yep.
Or Benton. I mean, he's had some plays where he's been under duress, but a lot of the season he's just been able to sit back there, pick apart. Now, they are quick with some of these things, so that is a little bit different from what we've seen throughout the season so far, is that it's more of a drop back and let something develop rather than, okay, I'm just getting the ball out as quick as I can.
Yep. Yeah, and I think the offense they'll regroup, they'll come back. And, again, this could be, like you said, every game so far this season's been a big game. Last week you get a huge win. You see it in college sometimes. That next week you may be a little relaxed or just tired. But as you see there, we got a good shot of Tyler Hampton just coming on strong this year as a quarterback in his senior campaign. Go Army. Would love to see you at West Point if I can sway the commitment any. But no, the Bears are just got to regroup a little bit. Defensively, almost keep doing what you have been. You've been playing, kind of a bend, don't break style of defense. And up until that last, with the second to last drive, you held them to no points the entire first half. Keep scraping on the D line. Linebackers keep coming through, making tackles. We figure out a way to stop that jet play from number 4, we'll be all right.
Yeah, that's been kind of the bread and butter there towards the latter half of the first half for the Wildcats. So, yeah, we'll see what kind of adjustments really both teams make. Sylvan Hills was able to get their passing game going just a little bit. Couldn't really make a lot of hay on their last drive of the half, but, that's going to happen against a pretty good team and a fast team in El Dorado. Well, don't get caught holding up your vehicle needs. Elite Autoplex can deliver a stress-free car buying experience. Cash cars or financing, good, bad, no credit, well, that won't interfere. Visit them online at eliteautoplex.com. That's with 2 X's on the Plex. All right, so just make sure you're typing that in right. Call them at 501-933-4444 or visit them at 8890 Landers Road. That's in North Little Rock. Your next ride is just a good, or in some cases a bad, call away. So I do believe the Bears will be going right to left on your screens to start things off here. And we'll see what kind of adjustments are made, especially in the running game. They just really have been bottled up. A couple of pops here and there, not for big yardage or anything, but, that's something I want to see them get going. I know this D-line for the Wildcats probably as stout as they've played against all year, and I think it's just a matter of wearing on them a little bit, but you do have to pop maybe 3 to 4 yards to really cement that as like an option, because you hate to be in 2nd and 9, 2nd and 8, 3rd and 7 type of plays where it makes it a little more obvious what you're doing. But as you mentioned earlier, the Bears are going to go for it on 4th down most times anyway, so you can build that into the strategy a little.
Yeah, and on those run plays, the running backs, and they did a really good job there the last couple of drives. In the last couple of games, they've been able to make a move and get outside. This game, not able to. The El Dorado defense is doing a good job flying to the football. So this game, just do what you can, put your head down, and go upfield, get as many yards as you can, and that's how you sustain these long drives, much like they did towards the end of the first half.
Yeah, it really feels like this is going to be one of those games that comes down to who's got the ball last, or, who pops that one drive later in the game.
Yeah.
But watch this half be just a back-and-forth affair, What do we know, right?
Yeah, I do know. It's going to be a pretty early night. Both teams keep running the ball the way they have. I mean, the first half flew by in, an hour?
Yeah, we haven't had one of those all year, it feels like. So I'd imagine there's more of that on tap here in the second half as – El Dorado, they like to plug away. And, again, when Chris Hill was leading the Bears, very similar. A lot of quick games, had a couple of 8:45 affairs during that era as well. The Bears looking to maybe counter some of that stuff. Some of these seniors have seen that sort of thing with Chris Hill. They got to be under his tutelage for at least 1 year as freshmen. But they are, again, looking to spoil yet another homecoming night as they are announcing some of the festivities here tonight.
Yeah, homecoming. I believe it's homecoming for Sylvan Hills next week.
Yeah, sure is. And was that a West Memphis game?
I believe so, yes, sir.
All right.
Yeah, mine.
Oh, here's the answer to the trivia.
59 All-American at El Dorado High School. He was a 1963 All-American at Louisiana Tech.
And we'll fill you all in here in a minute.
He was drafted
I want to listen.
Oh, gosh.
Kyle Davis and the Oakland Raiders. He played in Super Bowl II.
Oh, wow.
Super Bowl II.
His name is John Robert Williamson.
John Robert Williamson.
John Robert Williamson. Okay, so the trivia question they threw us out here at First Financial Field was, who is the only El Dorado Wildcat to play in the Super Bowl? Yeah. Well, now you know. John Robert Williams played in Super Bowl II for the Raiders.
Which is kind of crazy if you think about some of the talent that's come out of El Dorado. It's kind of crazy there's only one player that's played in a Super Bowl.
Yeah, that's wild. If you really think about it. I mean, now granted, it's, I'm sure you've seen the graphics of, like, when you play in college, or, the onside kick, and Bears ready for it. Eric Ward.
Great catch.
Now, see, you had to think that the Bears were ready for that just because the way this game's gone. Again, if I was El Dorado, I maybe would have done that towards the end of the first half when they had after they'd scored their touchdown. Well, as it stands, the Bears will take over at their own 46-yard line, so great field position to start things off here in the second half. We'll see if they can get some momentum rolling their way. And Isaiah Howell had something going and then just runs into a wall of Wildcats. And that's one thing, though, that, give El Dorado some credit there. They might give up a couple of yards, but once they get to you, you ain't going nowhere.
Yeah.
Low snap handled. And the ball is tipped up, and that's an interception for the Wildcats. Jervalen Jr., just right place at the right time, and those are the worst when you pop them up.
Yep.
You're just asking for trouble. So not really on either guy, I don't think. Wildcats just made a break on the ball. So really just good defense, not necessarily anything that either guy did for the Bears. So, El Dorado, after 2 plays, will now take over at their own 46.
Yeah, well, it's almost, we got the onside kick to start the game, and they get the turnover to start the second half, so.
A stumble by Samuel, but he falls forward for about 6. El Dorado now on the Bears' side of the field. And Samuel will get it once more, and
very good patient run.
Yeah, Bears are getting some tackles, but unfortunately, once they hit a guy, he's already about 3 yards downfield, so they're just falling forward for that extra 2 to 3 yards.
Well, and he did a good job there. Kristavian, I just saw his name. Where is it at? Kristavian Meadows did a good job there pulling around.
And we got
up the hole.
An injured Wildcat, and I think we're going to finally blow it officially here. That's number 65, Blake Deal, who finally hits the deck. He tried to get off the field, not sure.
Well, I think Coach was like, if you're that hurt,
go
down.
Deck. Yeah, we can take care of you. Of course, he's right there at the sideline. Just let him hop another couple of steps.
Which, you don't want to see anybody get hurt, but one of these good offensive linemen coming out for a couple of plays for El Dorado is a good thing for Sylvan Hills.
Yeah, he got up on his own power, so hopefully nothing major. There's still a little bit of a noticeable limp on him, so we'll hope for the best for Deal. As it stands, 1st and 10 for the Wildcats. Bunched up.
There we go.
And the Bears blow that one up. Jeremiah Warner nowhere to go, and Cam Johnson making himself felt.
It happened a couple of plays after I said it, but we got a Cam Johnson TFL.
Got a Cam Johnson sighting. There you go. So a loss of about 4 on the play. El Dorado opens it up a little more here. Looks like it's trips left.
Good spin.
And the ball is up. Great defense by the Bears. That's Nigel Casey. Always on duty. Boy, that ball just hung there because he had him beat. And Ducey James now coming in for Marquez Cry. Easy for you to say. 3rd and long now for the Wildcats. Bears need a big-time stop. They're kind of in a mini prevent. That was Williams motioning from one side to the other. Now it looks like they kind of have trips left. But that's the short side of the field, so it could be a little chaotic over there if they do something wild. Oh, and the Bears bringing pressure. They had something. Ball thrown. Oh, in and out of the hands of Paxton Strong. So the Bears catch a break. Might be go for it territory. Well, maybe not. Chris Hill a little more on the conservative side as opposed to his counterpart in Mark Kelly. So they will punt, or at least it looks like they're going to punt. We'll say that. And the Bears defense, as of now, stands tall. Deep snap, couple of steps, and boom, away. Looks like that might be a favorable bounce. Well, gee whiz. Well, they make the ball oddly shaped for that reason. You never know what's going to happen. And it looks like the Bears will start at about the 7-yard line.
I'll tell you, the two guys playing really good this game are the punters. They're having a night.
I'm telling you, man. They're, aside from that first punt from the Wildcats, they've really been solid all night. They've pinned the Bears back 4 times now, I believe, 4 or 5 times.
Well, even Caden coming in for us and getting some punts in, he's done a really good job flipping the field.
Oh, yeah, he's had a couple of bombs. Put that front spin on it. Twins to either side, stacked. Oh, and the ball is on the deck. Tyler Hampton in the end zone, just barely gets out. Couldn't handle the snap. Not the way you want to start the second half.
Ugh.
And a loss of about 4, I believe, on the play. I think he just got ahead of himself, so that's one thing that we'll look at going forward. Maybe Tyler Hampton thinking a little too much, especially with this one being such a tight affair. Almost got away from him again. E.J. Duckery.
There you go.
Gets it to a 3rd and manageable, maybe about 6 yards until he hits the sticks.
Brother-in-law in chat, punters are people too.
Punters are people, you know. And he lets that one go. Lacoby Brent.
Catch.
And that's going to be enough. All right, cha-ching. That's a First Arkansas Bank and Trust first down. So the Bears avoid disaster, keep the chains moving.
Yeah, Lacoby Brent, I don't know if he plays basketball because he runs track, but he needs to go out there and get some rebounds.
Well, it seems like that's what he's been doing all night. E.J. Duckery finding just a little bit of space, forced out of bounds, but not after a gain of maybe about 5 or 6.
Excellent job by the Bears offense just to get out of their own goal line.
Oh, man.
And avoid the safety.
Ball on the deck. You hate to see the guys running. I mean, Tyler Hampton was dancing around in the end zone there for a moment. Quick strike out to Ryan Parham, and if you can get through that initial wave, you're going to break one.
Yeah.
It's almost like the run blitz. If you can get past that first wave, there's nobody else there. But that's enough for a First Arkansas Bank and Trust first down for Ryan Parham. We're getting Pierre. Oh, okay. I guess the 9 looks like a 4 to our guys across the way here because I'm like, wait a minute, why are we calling Pierre Grimes? I get it. E.J. Duckery running backwards. Oh Lord, no, you can't do that.
Blow the whistle, guys. Okay.
And 74.
Man, what a play.
Robert Smith just blew that play up, the sophomore. Well, they're going to give him a loss of, I think we're going to call that about 6.
Yeah, the forward progress, but what a play. I got to see that again. He came through there.
He just burst through there like he was a part of the play. 2nd and 16. Tyler Hampton drops back, surveying, gets rid of it. Ryan Parham climbed the stairs, young buck. Oh, big-time players make big-time plays. Ryan Parham. Great set of hands. Had to climb the ladder a little bit. That's a First Arkansas Bank and Trust first down. So Bears moving down the field steadily, not without a little excitement. Only 3 down linemen for the Wildcats there. E.J. Duckery cuts it back. He's got a little room to go. Had 1 man to get past. He's got 1 more to beat. He cuts back to the inside. Oh, he should have kept going. He had Lacoby Brent.
Oh, man.
E.J. Duckery. Big-time money play. First Arkansas Bank and Trust first down. Gets it to, I believe they are right at the 15-yard line, so they are in the red zone now, knocking on the door.
And what a job by Maurice Phillips getting down there and blocking for him.
And Isaiah Howell just taking his time, and he busts through the line. Touchdown, Bears! Pop that smoke! Isaiah Howell, you doing? Oh, give it to me. That's big-time money. The Eagles carpet one, floor and home. Or excuse me, that's a first Arkansas Bank and Trust touchdown, too. Or actually, I'm getting all my sponsors off here. It's the Elite Autoplex. They're the ones that sponsored the touchdown. Everybody gets a shout-out right now. Hey, Preferred Printing. Hey, go to them for all your printing needs while we're at it. Sheesh. Get my notes straight here. Oh, the kick is blocked, so that could loom large. We've seen it all year, so that is actually a big-time play by the Wildcats.
For great, I mean, that drive started on what, the 6-yard line?
Well, it ended up at about the 3-yard line.
Yeah, it ended up at the 3-yard
line. So 97 yards, once it's all said and done, if you take everything into account.
Way to keep fighting, keep battling that adversity. Every time it hits you, just keep fighting back. And what a couple of runs out of these running backs. They were going to hit. The run plays are going to hit. You just got to stay at it.
You know, Carson Sanders, we do need some Pop That Smoke merch. We're gonna investigate that. You know, any of our T-shirt sponsors out there, holler at me.
Yeah.
We can make that happen. We'll whip up a design, or Carson, shoot me a design. We'll get something cooking here. Bears have popped the smoke twice tonight. Hey, score big with Elite Autoplex's Elite Protective Film to keep your car cooler. Paint protection film to protect against rock chips and scratches, and the ceramic coating, which is actually a hydrophobic coating for your car to make your car's paint look brand new again. Give them a call, 501-933-4444. Oh, they got it! They got it! I'm in the middle of a read. Pierre Grimes for real this time. Yes! Oh, how about it? Jorge, touchdown at 8890 Landers Road in North Little Rock. Bears offense back on the field. Oh, this could be a game changer right here. That's 2 for us tonight. No, don't be such a hater, Kenny. We're going to pop that smoke. We're going to make it happen. Give me the headphones with some smoke around it, the caricature, something. We'll figure it out. Oh, Howell had a little bit of daylight, but as the Wildcats have done most of the night, they close up the holes real fast.
Neither of us were. I was trying to update the social media. You were making a read.
Gee whiz, quick on the kickoffs, too. Oh, the Bears going for it. Oh, off the helmet. Oh, that's a doink of all doinks for Tyler Blakely. Oh, my goodness.
That's one of those.
That's one of those ones you're going to get clowned in film sessions there, my guy.
Your friends are not about to be your friends, Tyler
Oh, boy, that was on the money. That was the one we were waiting for Chris to have his moment in the sun of connecting on the long one. Oh, goodness.
I bet Tyler Blakely makes that catch next time it comes his way, though.
99 out of 100, he'll make that catch. That was the one time. 3rd and 9 for the Bears. High snap. Oh, the counter play for Isaiah Howell, finding a little running room. Oh, he breaks through. Is he going to be the hat trick? Get to it. Oh, touchdown Bears. Pop that smoke for the Elite Autoplex touchdown. That's 3 for him tonight. Get your hats tossed. He's got a hat trick on the night. Oh, what do the Bears do here? Do they go for 2 or just go for the extra point? Well, looks like they're lining up to go for 2. Oh, what a turn of events here at First Financial Field. MTK Trey, you hear it. The smoketh hath been poppeth. See if the Bears can make it a full 14 here. E.J. Duckery in the backfield, twins to both sides. Wide receiver scoot out just a little bit. Open up. Ooh, high pass. Oh, Lacoby Brent's got it. He's in. Oh, no. Oh, you can't be serious on that. Oh, I don't know how you call that short. He was halfway in the end zone. Oh, goodness mercy. Somebody run me that back. Oh, I can't. Yeah, the visitor sides does not agree with that assessment. Oh, I'm not sure what he saw.
He was tackled in the end zone.
Yeah, I guess El Dorado's the only ones that can fall forward tonight.
What?
Oh, man, I strongly disagree. Coach Kelly giving the business to the official on this side. He's not the one that made the call, though. But, oh, my days, that's something else there. I don't know how you make that call unless – I don't know what you saw there. I mean, it's obviously fell forward.
Yeah. I mean, now, granted, he is over there looking at it, but I just – that's crazy from this angle.
I don't know. Yeah, from here, now, granted, we're a little further away, so unless the knee hit or, maybe he called progress. I don't think you call progress there, but – whatever. Now, if I'm the Bears, I'd probably sneak a bomb kick right here to the near side deep. Guarantee right here. Oh, well, maybe not. Oh, El Dorado handles it a lot better this time. Jervalen Jr. on the recovery. Now, I'm telling you, man, I'd have popped it right over here. Just a little pop kick, put a little front spin on it, or maybe a little back spin because they had nobody defending over here. You get 4 guys on their horses over here, they might get to that.
Yeah,
I'd watch out for that if they set up like that again.
Yeah, we did something similar my senior year against PA, I think.
Coach Zach here, he had to be in, right? Well, Coach, that's what we saw from here.
Pretty sure. Go get him, Jaden.
And that ball is caught by Williams.
Yeah, talking about that kickoff, we had a foreign exchange student from Norway who popped one up like that over into just no man's land, and the team didn't go get it. They didn't go return it. My God, D'Angelo Bell went down and recovered it.
Oh, the outside run. Oh, well, we've got an elite autoplex flag, but we also got the wood getting laid on Warner. I'm going to assume that's going to be holding, but who knows at this point.
I think it is.
But it's in that area, which I guarantee you take that if it's holding. And El Dorado does seem to be walking back, so I do believe we are going to get a holding call. Yeah, the Elite Autoplex hold there.
Carson, his name was Christian. Can't remember his last name, though. I know his first name was Christian. Awesome dude. Wonderful soccer player.
Well, yeah, if you're from Norway, chances are you're a speed skater.
Man.
You play soccer or,
A very good caribou hunter.
Well, if you had that on your bingo card for the broadcast, hey, you're in luck. We got the fire cart out here. Not sure what's going on. Still on his feet. Oh, man, big-time rumble for the Wildcats. That's Jalen Dunn, the sophomore. Gets it back to about the original line, maybe just past it.
Yep.
Not sure what we got going on down here. They just pulled the fire golf cart around to the side here, so not sure if it's just guys coming around or what here. There's a football game going on, too, and the Bears are flying around right now. Nowhere to run for Williams. And they may have lost a yard or two on that one. Maybe got back to the original line, or not the original line, but the line of scrimmage. I believe we have an Elite Autoplex flag on the play. There it is, yeah. And it does seem to be against the Wildcats. At least that's the initial indication. And it is yet another, I believe, holding. Well, the mic's not working now for the officials, so we're just going to guess that, from the backside and the way the arms kind of work like that, it was one of those holding calls. So that'll bet, well, was that holding? That seems like a lot of yardage for, unless it was in the backfield, because it is a spot foul.
Yeah.
Well, as it stands, that's, second in a bus ride. So we'll put that in the VFX. And he's got time to throw, time. Now on the run. He's running out of time. That one just thrown out of bounds. And Bears a little toting the line there a little bit. Kind of tossed Jacobs to the ground. Now, he maybe tried to sell it just a little bit, but.
Yeah, I was looking at the white hat. I was waiting on the yellow flag to come out.
Oh, boy. I would have been hot.
But
I thought they timed it a little good. And, again, a little bit of a sell job, but, I've seen worse.
Yeah. Well, and the D-line is playing very good to start this second half. Cam Johnson took on a double team and beat it.
How about it? Well, no jet sweep there, but they are coming right up the middle, and they just launch it up. And the receiver stopped running for El Dorado. Jacobs takes a shot, a clean shot, might I add. And that's going to be 4th down. The intended receiver was Bronson Brock. But he stopped his route. Now, granted, there were 4 Bears around him. He was the only man downfield, and the Bears defense answers the bell once more.
Yeah.
And if they can add on here, you got to start thinking you're going to get El Dorado out of their game.
Yep.
They don't throw the ball.
Yep.
That is not their game. They want to pound it. They want to run clock, but if you're down 3 scores, you can't really afford to do that. Well, a very friendly bounce for the golly. Man, player of the game right there is Justin Hammett.
Yeah, the sophomore.
I mean, barring anything else for El Dorado, let's just assume the score stands, and even if it doesn't, give that guy player of the game for the Wildcats. Golly. I mean, been dropping dimes all night.
Yeah, let's see the Bears go on another long drive. I do want to give a shout out to the offensive line and the defensive line, but especially my guy Christian Jackson has been DMing me all week. He's like, show the O-line some love. So I'm giving you guys a little bit of love there.
Oh, we love the O-line. Oh,
there we love
Isaiah
him now.
Howell being patient. Gosh, you love the patient running, and I think that's something they weren't getting to early on. I think they tried to maybe cut a little early, tried to do maybe a little too much.
Well, and see, and like I said earlier, now you got to be patient. Go get yards, and he follows our own 66 there around. He does it again, and there you go. And there you go.
Oh, puts on the brakes. Oh, I thought he had 4. I thought that was number 4. Howell, legacy game.
Landon Toney, 66, the guard, pulling around there, opening it up for E.J. Duckery, Isaiah Howell, all those guys. Offensive line playing good. You can tell who's winning a football game by watching the trenches. And so far this second half, our defensive line's been getting back there to their quarterback, and the offensive line playing great here. Now you got to stay cool, calm, and collected and continue to execute.
Well, we said that the Bears looked like they were just trying to wear them down a little bit. E.J. Duckery with the handoff stays on his feet. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Oh, he almost busted it. And now the Bears are getting to that point where they're falling forward. They're chewing them up, spitting them out. Another First Arkansas Bank and Trust first down. That's 3 and 3 plays. Bears coming with the tempo now, wearing that D-line out. Duckery, once again, follows the cavalry. Oh, maybe just short. And they're running to the short side. And that's what's really getting me is you've got 2 big old boys out there running to the short side. You love to see the big guys going and pulling.
John Clark, how many legacy games can a guy have in a year?
We can have 10. Oh, and just go down.
Yeah.
Jeremiah Carey, that play got blown up a little bit.
Well, and it's basically the last 4 or 5 plays have been the same play, just back and forth, a little counter play.
And we got an El Dorado player down. Not sure if it's cramping. Maybe got rolled up a little bit. He gets up on his own. And man, just stay down until your people get there. That way you can get off. Yeah, the clock's not running. So there you have it. Hopefully we'll see him back. Landon Toney, though, great drive so far. And also, too, Lyric Foreman. Some of them big old boys was pulling. In fact, 57, Reggie Walker.
Yep.
Oh, man.
Well, and any time, too, as an offensive lineman, you pull and the gap opens and you get to go lay somebody out. Oh, it's the best feeling ever.
I'll be interested to see what the Bears do. It does look like they are playing the run here. And we've got a whistle, and El Dorado actually going to take a timeout here. I guess they didn't like what they saw. But the Bears are threatening here. Just over 3 minutes left here in the third quarter. Bears lead 19-7. A big 3rd down right now.
Yeah.
I mean, really, if I were the Bears here, here's what I'm thinking. I would set up like normal. El Dorado's got to be thinking run. I'd pop a quick pass right out in the flats. Maybe just a quick turnaround. Yeah, not even a true button hook type of route, just a quick, get to the sticks, turn around, I would use the slot. They're giving you a lot of space. Now, granted, I'd have an option ready to go. But that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, maybe, pull something out of the trick bag a little bit. You'll find a play that you maybe only run once or twice. Something like you said, just something real short. They think and run. They're going to load the box.
Yeah, give them a little eye candy.
I mean, we've seen Lacoby Brent take a hitch and just run 80 yards with it like it was nothing.
Yeah.
So,
Well, we'll see what the Bears got dialed up here. We just got an update from my boy here, Chris. 66-28, Benton over Sheridan at the half.
My goodness.
66 points in a half. Defense optional.
Those guys, you think they were a little upset after last week and practiced really hard this week?
Oh, man, I'm telling you. I would have felt sorry for whoever was next for Benton.
Oh, man.
The way they went about and lost that game, oh, my goodness.
They probably.
El Dorado might be in the same boat here if the Bears can hang on. Bears get to the line quickly, bunched up, and they're going, and that is Nigel Casey. Tyler Blakely gets enough for the first down. Just hang on to the ball. And
your O-line, push him. There you go.
There you go. So they're now inside the red zone. Well, keep the sticks moving on your finances. Go with the winning team for your personal business or investing needs and goals. 3 locations in Sherwood, Wildwood, Keel, Highway 107. That's First Arkansas Bank and Trust. So a lot of cha-chinging on this drive. And First Arkansas Bank and Trust can help you with that too. Isaiah Howell just ran out of real estate, really, and we've got a flag here.
What?
Not sure who that's going to be on, if it's going to be on.
He finished the play.
Aiden Ricks. Yeah, it was a pancake. Now, they're probably going to call it unnecessary because the play was so far away. Yeah, that's questionable, I think, at best. I mean, if you're engaged, I don't see what the problem here is. I mean, I think that's when you call on both or not at all.
I'm going to watch the replay. Maybe we missed something, but I saw it play till the whistle finished the play.
Yeah, I don't – and it didn't look – it was a pancake.
Well, okay. Well, okay. They might –
maybe a little too much pancaking.
Well, he threw him to the ground, and then he jumped on top of him, and I don't think
that'll
do
it to you.
In high school, you're not allowed to do that, which I think is whatever. But I thought they picked the flag up.
So that'll be, I think, 15.
All right.
I'd assume it's a unnecessary roughness on Aiden Ricks.
Well, Mr. Ricks, this play, just handle it again, but
maybe
push him to the ground. Don't jump on him.
Yeah.
Drive him to the ground.
Oh, yeah, big-time penalty there.
Yeah,
Gee
unnecessary
whiz.
roughness.
I mean, golly. Yeah, it looks so much further than what it is. Well.
That's all right.
1st and 25 now. Thankfully for the Bears, it's first down, so they'll have a little time to try to do something here. They can get a first down. You got to get to about the 5-yard line. And Duckery hits the hole, but is immediately brought down. And you got to think there's maybe just a tad bit of time management going on. Well, I say that, and here we are ready to go again. So ignore what the commentators are saying.
Let it go.
Oh, Tyler Hampton with time. He finds Ryan Parham.
There we go.
He gets in that time. That play finally hits. Touchdown, Bears. Pop that smoke. Oh, Ryan Parham on the post route. Tyler Hampton, the O-line, kept the pocket clean. Oh, that is an elite autoplex touchdown if I ever saw one. I think old Dustin's got a Porsche on there. That's what that play was. He's got a Porsche out there on the ground, so you might want to go check that out. Oh, zigged when he should have zagged. Maybe thrown a little behind. That was meant for Caden Williamson. Bears, though, 25-7 lead. Man. And as we said earlier, El Dorado, this is not their game.
No.
They don't throw the ball necessarily. Now, they're capable of doing it, but it's not their bread and butter. Their bread and butter is wing tee, veers, dive plays. They want to run. They want to get you in the trenches. Well, they can't afford that right now, but there's still plenty of time. Let me say that. But they've popped some big plays as there's 2:04 left here in the third quarter. Chat, how we feeling? Make sure you like and subscribe. Make sure to share that link. And anybody who ain't watching right now, get them in here because we got a doozy here for you. Bears, 25-7 lead. How about it? Well, you can score big with Elite Autoplex's Elite Protective Film to keep your car cooler. That paint protection film to protect against rock chips and scratches, and the ceramic coating, which is actually hydrophobic coating for your car to make your paint look brand new again. Give them a call, 501-933-4444, or you can touch down at 8890 Landers Road. That is North Little Rock. I think technically it's Sherwood, but, what do I know? It's there, 8890 on Landers. All right, so they tried the little pop kick, and they got a shot. Ooh. Well, El Dorado was trying to let it go out of bounds, but they could ill afford that. So the special teams, aside from maybe the extra points tonight, have been just about flawless. Punts have been great.
Yeah. They've been playing good.
Now maybe the punt returning hasn't been great.
No. Yeah, we haven't. But, man, whatever Coach Kelly and the O-line coach, I don't know your name, sir, but you're doing a wonderful job. Whatever you guys said in the locker room to this offense.
I think it's the Gatorade. They were mixing it up strong today. They let me sample it.
Wow.
Woo.
Some of that.
Ooh, that looked like a little bit of a false start, but I guess not. Okay, did they finally call it? Oh, okay, they finally. I don't know what they were waiting for, but we got a false start here on the Wildcats. And Chris Hill on the opposite end is fired up, as you would imagine. 1st and 15 now for the Wildcats at their 29-yard line. And folks asking about the stats. To be honest with you, we have no idea.
Yeah, we don't keep stats. We don't have anybody. If you want to come volunteer your time to keep stats for the broadcast, we'd love to have you.
All right, El Dorado going to try it again here. And they've got the old double pass. Oh, it looked like it was set up for that. And, oh, man, they hit a big one there. Yeah, whistle blew. I was like, wait a darn second. Why are we still running?
Come on.
Oh, no.
You got to blow the whistle. You can't just go tweet, and stop. You got to, guys.
Well, he was still running. Oh, and actually, Justin Hammock comes up limping now. Yeah, that was a light whistle. You can't
I've
just
wanted to say it all game.
Lightly blow the whistle
but
there.
I have not. There's been a lot of plays I have not heard the whistle, and I've been big on it all season because of things just like this. Player safety. You have to blow the whistle and blow it like you mean it. You have to stop the play.
Yeah, visiting side none too pleased about that assessment just because everybody was still running because we can't blow the whistle hard enough.
Well, it was just a little tweet. I mean, what is that?
Well, and I assume Mark Kelly is letting them know down there as well. And I think I even saw the officials say, that's my bad. Well, it just cost the Bears 15 extra yards. So, yeah, it is your bad there, Chief. If you're going to make a call, make the call. We try not to be a broadcast that gets the officials involved, but, hey, they involve themselves sometimes.
Well, that's one thing. I think it was last week or the week before last. That's one thing I can't stand. Blow the whistle.
And blow with some authority. Oh, big-time hole there for the Wildcats as Jalen Dunn gets loose and just beyond the sticks, so that'll be a first down for them. And it just seems like it's just a momentum thing right now. Yeah, you have a big play like that, you get a big penalty, and then they pop another one. Bears defense got to settle in.
Yeah, got to bounce back and make some plays.
Oh, and they bounce back right there. Jacobs on the QB keeper maybe got 2 yards on that. Jade Noble and Marcus Hurd leading the way on the play there. 1:15 and counting here in the third quarter. El Dorado still got a lot of work to do. Oh, they ain't doing it right there, though.
There we go.
Oh, man, the gang tackling of Dunn. A sleuth of Bears on the tackle. Oh, and he was met immediately at the line. Maybe lost half a yard, but we'll call it no gain.
There we go. Cam Johnson, TFL right here.
Oh, wouldn't that be something? Oh, they're going with the option play. A late pitch.
There we go.
Dangerous. Yeah, play till the whistle. Yes. Oh, and that was Cam Johnson, but it looks like he may have gotten dinged up on that play a little bit. He was a little slow to get up, limping off a little bit. Yeah, get him out of there. I think he just maybe met his own man there. You know, we're getting pretty good at this guess the play thing.
Calling the plays.
Yeah. Finally got one there. So 4th and 10, El Dorado obviously got to go for it, but I think they're going to let the clock tick out on the third quarter. And it looks like that will be the case. So Bears with a sizable lead after we were tied to start the third. And they've got the 4 fingers up. It is fourth quarter time. Oh, man. Now, I think, too, if you're the Bears, stay with us here. But I think if you're the Bears, you can't get ahead of yourselves. You got to still see the game out. There's still that is a long time. If you get a couple of 3 and outs and they score because of it, well, they're right back in it.
Yeah, you nailed it right there. That's probably what Coach is going to tell them. We got one more quarter. We dominate this quarter like we did the third quarter. We're fine, but we can't get complacent.
Yeah.
You still have to execute. You still have to listen for the one tweet of the whistle. You got to be smart. You got to continue your blocks. Don't get any penalties, but continue to execute and play good football like you did that third quarter. And what I say, Tyler Hampton started out kind of slow. Then he woke up, remembered who he was, and took this game over. And I love to see it. The running backs are staying patient behind their offensive line.
Oh,
those guys are
those
playing
are things
great.
you'll love to see right there.
Isn't it? It's just a beautiful play, that counter when you got the old line come around, the running back gets kind of patient.
Just kind of sits in his hip pocket.
And then bam,
yeah,
and then he
love
runs
it.
It's amazing.
All right, big play here for both teams. The Bears shut this down. They can bleed a little clock. I know that's something that Coach Kelly maybe wanted to do more of. Now, you'll take the points. They busted the 72-yarder last week, so it's like, well, we scored a touchdown, but I would have liked maybe another minute to come off there. Oh, a little razzle-dazzle. Nope. Oh, the play! Oh, Nigel Casey, how you doing? Oh, boy. I thought I saw some hunters getting the guns out for that pass. Oh, that was a duck, and now we've got a flag. It's after the play. Not sure.
You can't. It's taunting.
Oh, what did they do? I kind of missed it.
You can't be talking over to the sideline and pointing and all.
If you're pointing, you can't do that. If you're jawing at them, I don't. These guys are soft if that's the case, but it looks like they're going to back the Bears up. Now, again, it'll be after the play, so the turnover on downs will still stand. But you're just making things a little harder on themselves.
You gotta be smart.
Well,
and I get it. I was there one time too. I wanted to talk and I wanted to let the other team know that what's going on in this game, but you can't do it. And it's crazy coming because if anybody knows me as a player, I was not very smart.
I would bump gums, man. I would do it.
I wasn't smart as a player, so I get it. I fully understand. You got to be smart.
Okay, I see what you're doing in here, chat. Cody, hey, we might have a design for the we're popping smoke.
We might have to put a bear in the smoke or something like
that.
Ooh,
yeah, Cody, see if you can work on that. Yeah, we got
nice.
some preliminary designs here. A little behind the scenes stuff here, chat. Yeah, give me a bear in there somewhere. I like it though. I like where your head's at. Well, I didn't like where the Bears' heads were at just then, but 1st and 10, deep in their own territory, and Lacoby Brent, caught it, but unfortunately he was down. But he caught the ball, and that's all that matters. And I believe maybe about a 4 or 5 yard gain there.
Yeah. I'm used to watching Lacoby Brent jump up 7 feet in the air to catch one. That was weird. He had to go down and get on his knees to catch that.
Go down and get that one. All right, so maybe about, it's about 4. Now, I will be interested to see how the Bears handle this. They're a tempo team, but you really want to see the game out, and you want to avoid those kinds of things as Tyler Hampton sails that pass to Ryan Parham just a little bit. And that'll bring up 3rd and 6. He launched that ball at him.
Oh, he did, and that was probably that shows the relationship they have, too, coach and quarterback, too, because he was probably threw him at it, and he was like, that's an accurate pass. Throw one.
Yeah, that's how you do it.
In a good way.
I think he was sending a message there.
A lot of people will see that and be like, whoa, what? But I promise you, that kind of relationship between a coach and a player is very good to see.
Yeah. 3rd and 6 here for the Bears. Got to think they need to get this here. Oh, boy. Oh. Knocked down by Braylon Champion. And if you can't get to the quarterback, or excuse me, that's Spencer Pooley. Well, and you figure if you can't get to the quarterback, get your hands up. And he threw it right into his chest there.
Yeah.
So a quick 3 and out, and this is what we were talking about. Didn't really bleed a lot of time because of a couple of incomplete passes. Oh, and the line drive punt is going to take a very friendly role for the Bears. So great punt by Caden Burnett.
Way to flip the field.
And they've got it now at about their own 43. Gave them a little bit of yard there, but, about the 44-yard line. So the Bears defense will have to stand tall once more. I'd like to see the D-line generate some pressure on the quarterback because, again, they're going to have to air it out a little more than they're accustomed to here.
And that's probably what Coach Hood, the defensive coordinator, is telling them. He's like, look, they're going to throw the ball a little bit more. Now be smart, watch for the run game, but you guys on the D-line, go get you some stats right now. They've done a really good job that third quarter of fighting off the offensive line and getting back there. Now let's start connecting.
Sure have. Empty backfield now for the Wildcats. Ball is on the dirt.
What?
Oh, are they going to call a false snap? Yeah, that was they almost got bailed out there. Well, as it stands, there's 5 yards, so not sure if that was the problem on the snap where the center kind of was like, oh, I didn't mean to snap it, and it got away from him.
I've done that. People will look at the center and be like, how do you false start? You can do it, I promise.
Well, it just happened there, I imagine.
It's very easy to do. What a catch.
Oh, what a catch. What a throw. And Harrison Merchant makes the tackle on Jackson Pagan. But big gain there, and this is where your D-backs have really got to re-engage. It's been a very run-heavy game so far for the Wildcats, but they're going to have to try to get yards in chunks. Jacobs hollering at his team. And we got the jet sweep on there, and that's going to get some yardage. Oh, my! Oh, that was going to get some yardage until it didn't. My goodness. Somebody shot out of a cannon. Who was that?
That's 16.
That was Eric Ward. Oh, man.
He was shot out of a cannon. That's how you come. See, El Dorado did that the entire first quarter, or first half. And Sylvan Hills can return the favor on some of these run plays. Got something cooking.
Oh. Bears, limited. Oh, look at that. We approve of that design there. Oh, man, let's see what we can do with that. My man Cody.
That's it.
On the broadcast here, coming with the designs for the Pop That Smoke merch. I'm not mad at that. Clock still moving, under 10 minutes now in the fourth quarter. El Dorado showing a little bit of urgency, but they are bleeding it just a little bit here. Empty backfield for the Wildcats. Quick strike, and Jacobs on the QB draw. Great design.
Yeah.
Empty the backfield, spread them out.
I'll tell you what, he's pretty good at escaping the pocket. He's got some quickness back there.
Yeah, he dips and digs. So first down for El Dorado at the 6. And that clock is ticking. So the Bears really just want to make it difficult for El Dorado. And they got a guy coming in. And Jacobs telling people to get out of here. Oh, great tackle.
There you go.
Oh, led by Zayden Woodard, and then the sleuth comes in. Corey Lumsey on the carry. Really had nowhere to go. We're just going to call it no gain.
Just get back there and hold him up long enough for everybody else
to
come
yeah,
over.
You can't really do much there. And you got to think they might try to pop a counter here just because that is the long side of the field. Oh, the QB. Oh, nowhere to go. Oh, nobody fooled there. Jacobs on the keeper. I believe that was Pierre Grimes and Cam Johnson leading the way. Lose 2 yards. And that clock is at 8:30 and rolling. They're going to spread them out now. Third down. You'd like to keep them out of the end zone. Maybe just bleed a few more seconds. Oh, in there! Oh, goodness! Oh, he got him that time! Who was that? Oh, I heard! I heard that! Oh, my goodness, what an individual effort by Marcus Hurd. Oh, had the sack, missed it, got up, finished the job.
Man, I got nervous.
What a key play right there.
I got nervous. He might throw the face mask, but he
ducked, so there was really nothing to go for there, and it helped him for just a moment.
Very good job by Hurd there. They're going for a field goal here.
Well, I'm not sure why you do that, but, hey, the clock's still going, so, go ahead. Well, it does keep it within a two-score game technically if they can hit it, and that is good. So a solid hit for El Dorado as Eric Foreman on the kick. So 25-10, 7.5, so it is a two-score game now. Now, El Dorado does have to get a two-pointer mixed in there. So not all the way done yet. Now, the Bears do have to make a few first downs. I think if they can get 2 or 3 on this drive, you feel a whole heck of a lot better. El Dorado with 2 timeouts. Remember, they did burn one earlier, so that could bode well for the Bears if this game does tighten up a little bit.
But great job there by the defense. Standing strong. Ben, don't break. You keep them out of the end zone.
I mean, they were at the 6-yard line, and they ended up having to kick a 30-yard field goal. Like,
was
great
20,
defense.
36?
Yeah, give or take. I think they were at about the 19, 29, 36, 37 yards.
Great job there. Hurd makes one of the plays of the game so far right there.
I'm telling you.
Way to respond. See, I said it in the Benton game. Respond. Get back up and respond. You make a mistake, respond. It's fine. Just keep fighting.
Yeah, Sylvan Hills with the hands team out there now. And you'd like to see the running game get going. But also, too, I think maybe hit a little play action in there. Now, you don't have to go and get the whole thing. I mean, it'd be nice if you did. Just go ahead and break off a long touchdown. The sharp ground ball, and it will get out of bounds, but I'm not sure if they're going to say that. So they I guess it did not touch one of the Bears. I thought it was close to somebody getting a hand on that one earlier. So they'll get 5 more yards tacked on, and the Bears will start at their own 35-yard line. 7:27 left. Bears up 25-10. And I think you're going to start to get a heavy dose of Isaiah Howell and E.J. Duckery, as if you didn't already have a heavy dose of them. But I think if you're El Dorado, you're probably going to start selling out a little bit for the run here. So this could be a chance where you could pop one.
Yeah.
Maybe a quick pass turns into something big, or get a little jet sweeping of your own. And that's not what you need as part. Oh, and Jackson Walker is down. He got a little twisted on that. Hopefully that's nothing major. He is holding that knee, and the way he kind of reached back for that ball, he got a little twisted up. Hopefully it's maybe just a stinger in the knee. Sometimes if you get a little twisted, it's a little more scary than it is actual injury, but no word on that yet, as that was that right knee that buckled or got a little loose.
Yeah, this gives the Bears somewhat of a chance to kind of recollect themselves even more. You don't want to see one of your guys get hurt.
And we do want to remind you, though, this game last year, 52-13 in favor of El Dorado. Now, he's getting up and walking, so that's a great sight to see.
Yep.
Little gingerly. I'd imagine his night might be done, but, heck, you never know with these kids nowadays. As that was, like we said, hopefully that was a little more, that's scary, rather than an actual injury.
Yep.
2nd and 10 for the Bears. They look to the sideline to get the call. E.J. Duckery in the backfield. 3 receivers to the right. And Duckery biding his time, and nowhere to go. And I figured if you're the Bears, maybe take your time on this one here. You got to bleed a little bit of clock somehow.
Yep. Well, and the O-line, too, you got to know they're coming. The whole defense, linebackers and D-line, they know it's a run. They're coming for it.
Yeah, Barry in the chat, stop throwing the ball. Well, I think that was actually a good play call.
Yeah.
They just didn't execute it.
Yeah.
Because they would have had room to run. And they'll look. They bark out the quick instructions. Play clock under 5. Duckery gets the ball. He's going to cut back. Well, into what? I'm not sure. And they blow the whistles now. And that'll bring up 4th down and 11. So nothing much doing there. I'd imagine the Bears are going to punt it away and let their defense go to work.
I don't know.
Well, I say that.
They may.
They might. Yeah,
He's
okay.
running clock.
There
That's
comes
what he was
Burnett.
doing.
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, take your time. As if the Bears let it go all the way down, it'll be under 6 minutes. And the quick kick from Burnett takes a friendly roll, and it'll be about the 35 or the 36 where El Dorado will start things up. 5:54 left here in the fourth quarter. Bears up 25-10. You know, that's probably as conservative as I've ever seen the Bears. But at this juncture, you got to be just a little bit. So the Bears not clean, smooth sailing just yet. They've still got some work to do. And you got to keep El Dorado out of the end zone.
You got to continue to execute and fight. The game is not won yet.
And if there's a team that can come back on you, it's a team like El Dorado. Oh, and they are going to swallow that up. That's actually a forward pass. Oh, great job to keep him in bounds. My goodness. Pierre Grimes. Pick him up and slam him down, but not after a first down.
And I like what the ref did there. He let Pierre celebrate a little bit, and he was like, all right, and Pierre gave him a thumbs up. That's how it should be done right there.
Well, it's an emotional game. Yeah. You got to let the guys get it out a little bit.
I love that.
Jet sweep. Oh, and that's going to come back. That's going to come back.
We got a hold.
We got a hold here. And we've got an Elite Autoplex flag on the play, and that's likely coming back. And I know you've said it a lot here. Those stretch plays tend to get the O-line a lot of times.
Especially when you're tired later in the game. You try and go get that block, and you just hold on a little too long.
Well, I assume, situationally, you're trying to really get your guy sprung out.
Yeah, but as a tackle, it's hard to get, especially in high school. It's hard to get out there and make those blocks.
Gotta have those swift feet if you're gonna run those jet sweeps. They've been pretty good at it most of the night, though. Oh, they turn, and it was there, and now it's not. That's a dangerous pass, and it falls incomplete. Bronson Brock was in the area, almost toe-tapped it. But Jacobs was, boy, they were in his kitchen real fast.
I'm impressed. I'm surprised he got it off. That's a very athletic move, kind of turn it around.
Yeah,
shot the three-point.
Yeah.
Let it go.
Well, man's ready for round ball season. 2nd and 19 for the Wildcats. They're bunched up. Oh, and a bad snap, I think, got their play out of whack. Oh, what a catch. Oh, and he's gone. Oh, what a catch by Christian Williams.
Yeah, that's...
Pierre Grimes went for the ball, not to necessarily pick it off.
Well, I think there's a flag.
Oh, we got a flag? Do we have an Elite Autoplex flag on the play? Oh,
and
it's way back here. Oh, that is a backbreaker. Oh, it's a holding call. Oh, that is a backbreaker for the Wildcats. Oh, my goodness.
No.
Oh, man. Wow. I'd have to go back and see that, but wow, what a turn of events.
I was wondering what was going on, because all the Sylvan Hills coaches were clapping and pointing, and I was like, what?
I was like, oh, yeah, great effort by Pierre Grimes. He missed it, but, those happen. Oh, my goodness. What a turn of events. Oh, it ended up being about a 60-yard touchdown, and now it's a 10-yard penalty. So 2nd and 29 now for the Wildcats. And, boy, if you're the Bears, you are breathing a huge sigh of relief right now.
Now you got to really go make a play. What a play by Christian Williams, though.
Oh, what concentration.
What a play.
Great set of hands. Bears being a little conservative on the rush, and he just throws one up. Oh, that's picked off! Nigel Casey! Yes! Oh, my! What an absolute turn of events here at First Financial Field. Oh, my goodness. Just a play ago, El Dorado thought they had a 60-plus yard touchdown. One play later, Nigel Casey catches the fade for the interception.
Man.
Bears are in business with just over 5 minutes left in the game. Oh, my goodness. It is bedlam here at Memorial Stadium.
Man.
Oh, my goodness. Well, I'd imagine you're going to see a dose of the running game here. But they might sneak a pass in there. Oh, and the ball is bobbled and just go down. Oh, well, Tyler Hampton
They fought him for a little while.
Yeah. Bertavion Brown hung on for dear life there. And the Coach Kelly bringing his quarterback over to have a quick chat. As in, like, my guy, you got to make sure you have the ball first before you do anything. I think as a quarterback, maybe nerves are a little up.
Yeah.
You got a comfortable lead. But we just saw, like, El Dorado's capable.
Well, and he may have been telling him, too, to try and throw it away maybe. I don't know. Because he pointed and he was like, look how many yards you lost. You could have saved us some.
Well, you figure you like the clock going rather than.
Yeah, this is true.
Oh, they got something cooking. Oh, he finally! The breadbasket! Tyler Blakely! Big-time players make big-time plays. Cha-ching! A First Arkansas Bank and Trust first down. Bears are in business now. Oh, my. That was just what the doctor ordered.
What I say earlier, Tyler Blakely, I guarantee he will come back and make a catch. It wasn't the catch that he had earlier for a touchdown, but that one matters.
Oh, that matters in a big, big way.
Matters.
Now the clock is rolling. You've got a fresh set of downs. Only 2 timeouts for El Dorado, and they might see the writing on the wall right about now. Now you can get into your running game a little bit. Isaiah Howell cuts back. Maybe 2, maybe 3.
I love homecoming.
you know, you love to spoil a good homecoming. Guarantee there won't be too many next year for the Bears to sit through.
Man, Tyler Hampton he makes a bad play. He talks to his coach a little bit, and then comes right back and just launches.
Well, you got to love the confidence that Coach Kelly has in him to make that play in that spot. Oh, Isaiah Howell breaks one loose, and that's going to be enough. We got a little extracurricular on the near sideline, but the referee is right there on it. Again, I like the no call there. It's like you either flag them both, you don't flag anybody, but that is enough for a First Arkansas Bank and Trust first down, just under 3 minutes and going now. And I'm a little surprised that Eldo hasn't used one of their timeouts, but I guess when you only have 2, you got to pick and choose your spot.
Man.
But as this game drags on here, it's looking like the Bears could be comfortable. Howell with the handoff, and you like to see that. Instead of going for the extra yardage, he kind of just falls down forward, which does a couple things. It keeps the clock rolling.
Yep.
And he ended up getting a First Arkansas Bank and Trust first down out of it. So I think for all intents and purposes, that'll probably about do it. Eldo not using their timeouts. And you had to think that maybe they should have done it earlier.
Yeah.
But, I mean, the big play there to get a fresh set, it was almost maybe the dagger. 2 minutes now left in the game. Bears up 15. E.J. Duckery in now, and he cuts back, and oh, boy.
What a play. What a tackle.
Took a shot there from Jaravion Williams.
Man, and you look at the Sylvan Hills team and how good they play, and you think what could have been in that Marion game, you have the ball to go win the game, you just run out of time. And
you got to think maybe if you had 2 minutes left.
And nothing to Marion. Sylvan Hills didn't lose. We just ran out of time. Marion played good, but we just ran out of time. Man, what could be right now?
Well, what's going to be this week will definitely unclog the 6-way tie for second place in the conference. E.J. Duckery.
Let's go get one more.
Just going and getting. Yeah, and right now you got to think, too, Bears been in a lot of close games. This will be one that, it's pretty much over and done with. But 15 points, so they get that full allotment of tiebreaker points, which could mean a big time when it comes to seeding and all that sort of thing later on in the season. So the Bears are going to come away with a W once again on homecoming night They avenge a 52-13 thrashing last year. And, yeah, El Dorado's going to keep all their timeouts in the pocket. E.J. Duckery, well, he gets out of bounds, but I think he's actually close to a first down. Yep, they're going to get one more First Arkansas Bank and Trust first down out of this thing. And the Bears, it was a tie game at half, are going to pull it off 25-10. And, I was about to say, you got to figure they'd go victory formation. And the Bears come into your homecoming and do it again. And that'll do it as the time will run out. And the Wildcats' perfect record in conference is no more.
Man.
How about this Sylvan Hills team? I mean, I have said it a few times throughout the season. This is the story of the year.
Yeah.
The Bears are the absolute story of the year. You can't convince me otherwise. I know there's some other programs having years.
Yep.
But from what this team has come from to where they're at now,
yep.
Tied for first in the conference after losing 20 straight games.
Man.
And just getting throttled in those games.
Yeah.
That's the big kicker there. We knew this was going to be a better season. I don't think anybody, even the most diehard of Bears fans, could have envisioned this. Bears come away with a 25-10 victory on homecoming night in El Dorado.
Man, and it was really just that third quarter. The Bears came out, and in that first half, it kind of felt like they just weren't playing with that same confidence we've seen all year. They kind of just, we're just going through the motions.
Well, I think El Dorado had a little something to do with that.
Yeah, and they were playing good too, but Coach Kelly gets them into the locker room, rallies the troops. He tells Tyler Hampton, this is your team, lead your team. They come out in that third quarter and get things going. The offensive line and defensive line played wonderful in that third quarter. And it led to the Bears coming down, spoiling another homecoming, and getting the win.
How about it? All right, quickly, just some out-of-town scores here. Bryant finally pulling away from Pulaski Academy. That one's 34-6. And the third, Conway 37-21 over Cabot. Little Rock Christian taking care of the Central Tigers 28-0. Hey, how about North Little Rock? 34-0 over Little Rock Southwest. And then going down into 6A, the Golden Hurricanes, 24-7 over Little Rock Catholic. Marion now pulling away from the West Memphis Blue Devils, 28-19. This is not a typo. It is 73-28. Benton over Sheridan. Oh, my goodness. And then Van Buren, 36-7 over Lake Hamilton. Mountain Home, that's probably another one of those stories of the year, but they're handling Russellville 36-0. And we'll find Maumelle, 42-0 over Watson Chapel. Joe T. Robinson, the Senators, 55-0 over Whitehall. And then we'll find you a score for Mills somewhere mixed in here. 27-12 right now over Forest City. And there have been a couple other doozies there in the 5A classification. Shout out to the Hootens scoreboard for keeping those things updated throughout the night. Well, they're over there, and they're sad about it.
Yep.
Because they lost their homecoming. And that's two that the Bears have snatched away from teams. And, I mean, really, what can you say about this? I mean, you mentioned it. Some adjustments made at the half. I think really just the tempo and that offensive line just wore down their opponent. And, you know, the Bears hit you with tempo. And sometimes it's a gift. Most of the times it is, but there are those times where it kind of shoots you in the foot a little bit. Didn't really see a lot of that work detrimentally towards the Bears, but I think the tempo and the physicality really just wore out this El Dorado front seven.
Yeah, and the entire first half, I looked at the trenches and I was like, man, it's going to be a dogfight. And then they came out in that third quarter, and the O-line and the D-line just started dominating. Now, if we had done that all game, who knows what would happen tonight.
Yeah, heck, we'd have been out of here 30 minutes ago.
But, man, they stepped up in a big way. And I got to learn the O-line coach's name because he has done a phenomenal job getting this O-line. A lot of people, they were very young last year. They returned some guys, but he has done a phenomenal job getting these guys ready to play, and they have done phenomenal so far this season.
Well, the smaller contingency of away fans who made the trek down here to El Dorado. Definitely excited. Bears also excited on the field as Mark Kelly addresses the team. Oh, man. How about it? And you've gotten through a very meaty part of your schedule.
Oh, yeah.
And you're 2-1. That is going to go a long way. And as you know, we've said it a few times throughout the season. Mark Kelly, the goal was we want to host a playoff game. Well, right now they might actually go out and win the darn thing. At the rate they're going.
Yeah.
So,
woo! They keep they keep running into these teams, and you're like, I don't know, they might be outmatched just a little bit, but the Bears show up and they play good and they come away with the win. And like I said, that Marion game, they had the ball with 40 seconds to go win the game, couldn't get it done, ran out of time. But this Bears team is playing good. Tyler Hampton, we need you at West Point. Go Army. But the Bears are playing phenomenal football, and it's so fun to watch.
Absolutely. Well, 25-10, your final here tonight. Oh, we got some replays here? Yeah,
replays.
Set them up. Oh, I was about to wrap, but hey, let's relive some of this stuff. Pat's learning the system here. What do we got queued up here, Pat?
Let's go.
Well, again, the homecoming spoilers
there we
tonight.
Go. The first touchdown, Isaiah Howell makes a move, gets in the end zone. The replay's gone.
We're still trying to work the kinks out on replay, y'all, so you just bear with us a little bit here.
No better producer than Pat.
Here we go.
Another run here. I think this was Isaiah Howell's second touchdown. Just the patience following the O-line. Those guys, it's hard when you're a big 300-pound guy to pull around and block.
Well, I'd assume, too, it's a little tough even for a running back to just kind of bide your time. Usually you want to hit the hole or try to find the edge and just use your speed to your advantage. But, I mean, that is something that this running back stable has been so good at all season long. Maybe except for the first half here tonight. Maybe trying to do a little too much. But, oh, man.
And being a patient running back is a dangerous running back. Because
we've seen it.
Yeah, you sit there and you let your O-line go block the guy. A split second makes the difference. He gets that block, and they're off to the races, and they score. Oh, man. Credit to the O-line coach and the D-line coaches. I think I saw Coach Collins and Coach Hood working with them earlier. But I need to get the offensive line coach's name because he's done amazing.
Absolutely here. What's this one we got, Donald?
Isaiah Howell's third.
Oh, the hat trick, yeah.
And that one really wasn't even patient running almost. He just straight up made a play.
Hit a hole and
he just made
see
a
you
play.
Later.
Made a couple of moves on guys. The spin move was working all night.
Absolutely. Tap the X button. But, man, that's got to be your offensive player of the game right there.
Oh, yeah.
I think from the defensive side, I only held him to 10 points. I mean, this is a team that is capable of scoring, and you only hold them to 10 points. Man, this is a dangerous team right now. I'm not trying to say that they're going to win it all or anything. You know, I'm getting ahead of myself here, but this is a team that come the playoffs, you're going to look at it, and if you have to line up against them, you're like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, they're not the team you want to see when the bracket comes out. Now, there are still the Shiloh Christians and the Greenwoods of the world.
Oh, yeah.
But
heck, if you're a one seed, you might avoid them for a little while. So
I think the Bears can go compete with the best of them. They are playing wonderful football, and they're playing with confidence. Like I said, that first half, it looked like they'd kind of lost it, and then they came out. When you're playing with confidence, very dangerous team.
Well, I think, too, El Dorado's a good team. Don't get it twisted here. They've played very well so far this year. They put up a lot of points. They hold their opponents in check. They're usually a pretty beefy team, and they've usually got some team speed.
Yep.
Now, does that play into it? Yeah, absolutely. I mean, they're doing their job over there too, but I think, kind of as you said, I think it got the Bears a little impatient just because they're used to, high flying and putting up 40 a game. But that defense, man, locked up the running game, and that's, the bread and butter of El Dorado, and they took them out of their game. And that's really what you want to try to do is you impose your will, and the Bears did that with authority tonight.
Yeah, and I read Hooten's earlier, and they said that, which they called it, by the way, they said it's going to be a dogfight, but Sylvan Hills makes a play late to win the game. Made a couple of them late to win the game.
Absolutely.
But they said that if El Dorado is a very good run defensive team, and the Bears came in, and we had to have had over 200 rushing yards.
Yeah, easily. Yeah. I mean, heck, Isaiah Howell might have 150 himself.
And to come in here and do that against a team, for one, that is a good defensive run, team, and 2, knows you're going to run the ball, and you still come in and can execute the run game, that's that's a sign of a very good football team.
Yeah. And they didn't get too rattled, too. And I know you've kind of mentioned that a couple times tonight, especially with Tyler Hampton. I mean, you're not playing your best, and then you show up when we need you.
Yeah, well, it's like earlier, he goes down and loses about 6 yards. His coach, yells at him a little bit, says, be smarter. And he's like, all right, coach, I got you. How about 70 yards down the field to Tyler Blakely? How about that?
How about it?
And then the Bears, you just keep responding and play with confidence. And who knows where it's going to take you.
Well, it's taking them to the top of the standings right now. Bears move to 5-1 on the year, 2-1 in conference play. And, again, another spoiler of homecoming. So that's 2 in a row for the Bears as they knock off Benton and El Dorado on their homecoming nights. Homecoming next week as well, but this time it's for the Bears as they will be playing host to West Memphis, a dicey game last year. That one came down to the wire, so we'll see what this Bears team will have ready for the Blue Devils of West Memphis. Pregame starts at 6:30. If you can't make it out there to enjoy the festivities, kickoff set for 7 o'clock. And even if you are out there, hey, tune in to us because, we know you love to get in the chat and make it poppin'. And, who doesn't love to pop some smoke?
Oh, yeah.
I want to see more smoke in the stands. And we're going to work on some merch for you guys. That's for sure here. But, again, a 25-10 final. Bears now in first place in conference play. And that will just about do us here from First Financial Field Memorial Stadium down here in El Dorado. For the entire cast and crew, Chris Goodman, Jay Burr, we will see you guys next week for homecoming.